What's up, everybody? Good Tuesday evening, man.
Yeah, what it do, good people?
My man Mo, my man Mo, fashionably, was almost fashionably late today. Got the stamp gear.
Hey,
The stamp ready.
Hey, I got to start the show with a big shout out to Gen Elite. They accepted the prom on Halloween and turned into the boogeyman.
Hey, if Kevin Davis is anywhere in the vicinity or anywhere in anyone's vicinity, I want y'all to ask him, man, why you go around there messing with them people, man?
Hey, you gotta
why you did, bro? You beg for the matchup. You say you ain't never lost to a team in Ohio.
Pinocchio.
And got painted. So
hands and feet.
Hands and feet.
Hands and feet.
The whole team put hands and feet on this man.
Jesus.
Man, oh man. So Kevin Davis, man, please turn your keyboard in, turn your cell phone in. You can no longer call anybody out, bro. Don't do it no more.
Helmet to the right, shoulder pads to the right.
Yeah, cause that was, boy, you caught all you was looking for. They gave you exactly what you wanted. So yeah, man. So we gonna let me see. I think we got the video.
We definitely do have the video.
We got the video. Hold on, let me see if we got the video, man. We might have the video. Y'all can see this work. Kevin Davis caught front Gen Elite this weekend.
Jesus Christ. Leave them people alone.
That man say he ain't gonna do it no more, man. He won't do that no more. That's the last time. I don't know. I don't see it.
Hold on, I'm getting it for you.
I don't see it.
The people gonna have to be patient.
All right, so look, while we do that, man, I did have one clip to play, highlight. It's only one. And I thought I had some more of the kid, but I don't. So I couldn't pull them all because they sent them to me on Instagram, so I couldn't pull them all. But one kid, man, I definitely wanted to give a shout out to, who been coming on and been doing well this season. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's been doing well pretty much the whole season, but he definitely been coming on lately, playing in some good competition. But he played for the MOT Cowboys, another Cowboy, Johnny Green the third, man. I definitely want to give a big shout out to that kid. His dad, they've been doing really well and getting him trained up and ready to go. I do have one clip of a pass he caught that I was really impressed with. So we're gonna check this clip out real quick before we get going. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Hold on. Yep, this one. So this is Mr. Johnny Green on the catch. Y'all check him out. It was a good throw by the receiver too, but check him out. I mean, good throw by the quarterback too. That was a nice catch. All hands right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get the touchdown, but I definitely like the catch. He had a bunch of big plays that was sent. I just couldn't pull them off Instagram. So definitely wanted to shout out Mr. JG3 on that, on having a pretty good season thus far. So definitely Mr. Johnny Green the third. Check him out. The MOT Cowboy 8U.
Hey, that kid's a dog, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. So
he tuned in and he stayed putting hands and feet.
Old people kids.
Yeah, people kids.
Yeah.
He's like glue. He must got glue for skin.
Yeah. Hey, they've been practicing. His daddy said they've been practicing on it, man, and you can see it's working. So that's definitely big. But hey, look, while my mom getting that ready, we'll be back. We'll get back on that. You know what I'm saying? But while mom getting that ready, we gonna move to our first guest, man. We got a big timer in the building tonight, man. A kid who I got a chance to watch play in the park, and also, you know what I'm saying, take it to the high school level. A real star, a guy I've named Mr. 2K, because last year he rep for 2,000 yards here in Jacksonville, man, which was special. At his school, Fletcher, I think he the third back, the only the third back to ever rush for over 2,000 in a season. Then he turned around last night and went nuts. 4 touchdowns, 200 and some odd yards. So I definitely wanted to get a chance to holler at Mr. Montgomery, Mr. Myles. But we're going to check out his highlight tape real quick. I already got it ready. So y'all definitely check out Myles. This from the game last night. He put hands and feet on some people last night. So before we bring him on, we're gonna check out his tape. And his team had 3 weeks off because of a COVID outbreak at the school, and they came out with a vengeance last night. So check Mr. Myles out. Yeah. You see him?
He's running with a vengeance.
3 weeks off, dog. You take 3 weeks off, man. You'll think most kids will come out sluggish.
We're going to be a part of the show where we stop and highlight somebody that don't want no smoke. Did you just see that guy?
He got out of the way.
Smoke.
Yeah, he got out of the way. Yeah. Probably was a good idea because he probably would have got shook or ran past anyway. So it probably was a good idea to get out the way. But yeah, they team went crazy. I think their defense had like 5 interceptions last night, 4 or 5 interceptions. Several touchdowns. The score ended up being like 43-6. Myles said they scored on the JV team. Yeah, nobody gonna catch it. You know what I'm saying? The kid definitely can move and shake. One of the Star Ready alumni.
Good pick up on the pass. Like I get a little lower there.
Yeah, on that block, just a little bit, but see the cameras flashing in the background.
Finish the run. I like it.
Oh,
look at the kick out block.
Oh yeah, one thing, that O-line, they probably got one of the better O-lines in the city, man. They returned a couple of big guys that was really, really special last year. So we're gonna bring him on, man, and holler at the man. Why it's so dark in there, Myles? What's up, Myles?
Myles got one of them night lights on.
Mr. Myles Montgomery, man. Myles is currently committed to Cincinnati, to the Bearcats, man. Myles, man, y'all had 3 weeks off, dog. 3 weeks. Yeah. I know you was devastated because you love running that ball, man. So 3 weeks off, you come out last night and go bananas. Talk to us a little bit about your preparation for last night with 3 weeks worth of rest.
We had to do this thing where like coach had us sign this like agreement that we was gonna work out and stay in shape and stuff as much as we can while we was on this break. So that's really all I did. All I did was just work out, not get out of shape. Watch film a little bit. I watched film a little bit. Not gonna say I watched it a lot. I watched it a little bit every now and then, but yeah, I'm excited, man. We exceeded my expectations, man. I'm really excited. My team, they showed that they committed to the season. They committed to winning, and the ultimate goal was winning the championship. So they showed that they're mature enough to do that.
Yes, sir.
And yesterday.
Yes, sir, man. That offensive line got to be fun to run behind, man. You got some big guys up there. Just give us a couple of those guys up front, man, who you enjoy running behind.
Yeah, man. All my offensive linemen starting, not starting, practice squad, all that, man. Everything I've done is because of them, man. I always say all I do is run through a hole, man. If they're not there to kick out, like you just said, put somebody on their back, man, I ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
I ain't nowhere. So everything I've done, accomplished, man, it's outrageous, man. I like to give a shout out to all my linemen. They know who they are, man. I love them all.
Definitely. 2000. Oh, go ahead, Mom. Go ahead.
Hey, how you keep them big guys motivated though? Do they need
really what I think? I really asked them that. What I think it is when everybody makes bad blocks and stuff like that. So when a play gets blown up, I don't catch no attitude, none of that. I say, come on, hey, we got it next time. We'll get it next time. So I think them knowing that I'm always gonna have their back, whether they doing good or doing bad, is what helps them. I want to block for this guy.
Definitely.
Right. That mean a lot, man. I see a lot of youth football, and when things don't go the running back way or the quarterback way, a lot of times they get down and they beat the guys up that they need. You ain't nothing. Ain't no shine without the old line.
Exactly. Hey, so 2,000 last year. You went over 2,000 yards last year. What was the number? I know you know the full number. I don't remember.
2,127.
2,100 yards last year, and probably 15 or 20 touchdowns, I'm sure, if not more.
Touchdowns.
20?
Yeah.
20 touchdowns. That was huge, man. For any running back. A lot of running backs never get the opportunity in their entire career, but to do it in high school and then to have a back like Cedric Faison, that attended the same high school that did it, and then there was one other back, I can't think of his name right now, that did it. But to be in that number, man, how did that feel? I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it. How did that feel, man?
It felt surreal, you know. I mean, going into the season, I wasn't really worried about that. I was just worried about, you know, filling in some shoes that I had to fill. You know, before that was Travius Johnson, and he was good. He was really good. So I just, you know, worried about doing my job and doing what I can to help my team. And then before I know it, I blink and I'm at 2,000. I'm like, what just happened?
Exactly. So them some crazy numbers, and for a back to do it once, like I said, for most backs is pretty much impossible. But I'm sure you set your goals this year on a number. Can you give us the number that you set for yourself? Even though it may be hard to accomplish. Y'all had 3 weeks off, but what was your goal this year?
Honestly, coach, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really didn't.
You ain't set one.
I really didn't.
Just run.
I don't want to get complacent. You know, saying 2,000 yards last year is okay. I'm not gonna sit there and try this year. But last year I didn't have a goal. I mean, this year, why have a goal? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Just go.
I got you. Did you feel like you could have hit 2,000 this year though? Y'all would have.
I haven't played 4 games we didn't play. Definitely, I would have had.
Where you at right now? Ain't you over 1,000 already?
Yeah.
What's the number?
I like that.
Yeah. It's regular.
What you think?
I want to say it's probably like 1,100. Somewhere around there. But I would have had 2,000 by now. We didn't play 4 games, including the 3 weeks we were off, and then including the Bishop Kenny game that we didn't play first week. So I would have had 1,000 already.
Man, last night you got a chance to play against some of your old teammates.
Yeah.
One of your old coaches, man. How was the feeling? You know, during the game, after the game, pre-game, just knowing, you know, you facing some guys that you used to be with. I mean, that used to be on the squad with you.
I mean, playing Coach Theatric, you know, I mean, it was really fun. I've never played against him ever. I mean, ever since I started playing football in Florida, I was always playing with him. So
you're right.
It felt good, you know, seeing my uncle over on the other side and whatnot. But for as far as the player standpoint, them boys talking a lot of smack. You know? A lot of smack. They're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. After the game, they tried to talk to me. I was not with it, man. I take football way serious than somebody may think. So after the game, trying to talk to me, all that. Yeah, good game and all that, but we're not finna sit there and keep keying ha. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but on another note, though, I mean,
you got hands and feet put on you.
Yeah, you put hands and feet on the last night.
Talk about your recruitment, man. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's been pretty good for the most part. I mean, I went to Cincinnati, stayed up there for almost like 4 days. I mean, I committed the same week that I was down there just because I already knew it was a place to be when I went there. I think it was my second day. I want to say it was my second day I was there. On my third, I committed. So, I mean, I didn't go nowhere else. It was my first visit ever anywhere, you know. So I just knew the coaches all the way down to the players, the equipment managers. I just knew it. That was the place to be, man. They're gonna
make you feel at home,
bad or good. They're gonna love it.
Definitely. Well, so what if you had a young guy who was asking, hey Myles, because you was in them shoes one time, hey Myles, what should I look for in a school? Just like what you found in Cincinnati. What are some things that young guys should look for in a school when they trying to make a selection?
It's really what I'm about to say has nothing to do really with football because you're there. You're obviously considering them because they're good or they can offer you something to better your life. But really what I was told by my mentor, and I've kept that going with me, was what can they do to help you after football?
Right.
You know, what can you get out of that besides, you know, money and fame if you go to the NFL, because it's a very slim chance. But what can they do after football and what can they do to help you after football and like keep your body good to when you end up going to the NFL if that happens? You know? So what can they do for your well-being more than it is on the field?
Right. And and we can tell by just the way you talk, man, you're a smart guy. I already know you're a smart guy. So just with that in mind, man, what what's your grades look like? I already know they're crazy, but what's your grades like?
Yeah, I got AB honor roll last quarter, man. I wasn't playing around, man. I was my mom, my aunt, and my sister laugh at me, but I always walk around. I say I'm making Martin Luther King proud, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So just speak on how important it is to be focused on both sides, man. To be focused on the field and also in the classroom.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, you gotta have your grades right, because the first thing the coach is gonna ask you is how's your grades. They ask coach how's your grades. You know, they're there. They already know you're good at football. That's why they're there. They wouldn't be there. Trust me, they're not gonna waste your time if they don't know how good you are. They're already there. They know how good you are. The first thing they'll ask you is how your grades. You don't got grades, they're gonna walk away, because there's 1,000 others on the earth who's better than you, if not almost as good as you, and they can coach that.
Yeah, you know? Who you telling?
Yeah.
Hey, I like that. I like that. You heard him on. He says 1,000 others better than you, or just as good, and they can coach that. That's big, man. It's something for you young guys to listen to, man, and take heed to. It is 1,000 guys that's better than you, and the ones who aren't, the coaches will rather take a chance coaching them, for real. So definitely, that's definitely a key point, man, Myles.
That's basically telling them that they're not bigger than the game.
Exactly.
A lot of times kids think that they bigger than the game.
Right.
The game gonna move on with you.
Without you. Definitely. So man, you got a golden opportunity, man, to finish this season, and be a senator all 4 years. Yeah. Finish out, get a chance to represent the city of Jacksonville, man, in college. Just how does that feel, man? That actually, how is it real yet, or you know what I'm saying? Has it hit you yet? Like, look, I'm about to get ready to go to college. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's hit me, but like, I don't know. I'm not real sure when saying this, but I think I'm the only person in my family to go to a major university. I'm not too sure on that. I haven't really asked around, but I'm the first one to ever go to like a major university. But that being said, the job's not done, Coach. As you've seen, definitely. You've coached me in youth ball and stuff like that. I've never made it in any type of tackle football past the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
So the job is not done. I gotta
oh no, you got a long way to go.
Well, say that again, because somebody listening that think that they got to go play for the big bad team and win everything.
Yeah.
A lot of time them kids don't never make it. So say that, repeat that exact same thing that you just said.
Yeah, I've never made it past the first round of the playoffs in any tackle football. I mean, I went to the underdog middle school team, Mayport Middle, and I ripped that just fine, you know. So I've never
lit it up. He lit it up at Mayport too.
Team, none of that. I never made it past first round of playoffs. Sometimes I didn't even make the playoffs at all. So
yeah,
you know, just going to a big team and you know that's not my flow, man.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a good thing, man. A good thing to have with you. Definitely a special guy, man. I've been enjoying this high school ride. You know what I mean? I got to catch you at least once this year. What is gonna take for Fletcher to get over the hump? Everybody get a playoff bid this year, right? So everybody get a chance to go.
Yeah.
What is gonna take for Fletcher to get over the hump?
All 60 guys on the team and including coaches to just all do our jobs, do what we're supposed to do, listen to our coaches. You see, some teams in America might not be as talented as the team that they're playing, but they listen to their coaches. You know, the coaches know what they're talking about. They've been doing this longer than we have. So it's going to take the whole team, coaches included, to just come together and do what we're supposed to do, man. You know, play as a team, really.
Yes, sir. Hey, Myles, man, you know, it's always a pleasure talking to you, man. I'm glad you agreed to come on and talk with us, man. I think you you definitely gave a great perspective on being humble that a lot of kids should take heed and listen to, man. So,
coaches, parents.
Yeah, a lot of people need to hear that, man. Because a lot of people chasing the wrong things. You know what I mean? And it seems like you got your mind in the right place. I know you're gonna be successful, man. A lot of all the Star Ready alum and all the Star Ready coaches and people involved with them rooting for you. I know your mom Dude's definitely your biggest fan. You know what I mean? She never let a time go by where she don't let us know that she your biggest fan. You know what I mean? So you definitely take advantage of every opportunity to let us know.
Firsthand, huh?
She keep us posted on the game, so it works out. When we can't be there, we definitely know when Myles hit that box. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a big thing, man, to have that type of support. I know your family always that they've been there with you from the beginning. At Star Ready, you always had a great support. So, I'm expecting big things from you. I definitely appreciate you for joining us on Stamp, man. It's been a blessing.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. And let me know Let me know when y'all get ready for them playoffs. Who y'all got first round? You know already, don't you?
Yeah, Atlantic Coast.
Oh yeah. Where that one gonna be at?
It's at Atlantic Coast.
At Atlantic Coast? Yeah. All right, cool. We might have to check him out. That night.
Get that game.
That might be a big one. Yeah, that might be a 200-yard game right there.
Hard fought game. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah. Yeah. They got Pat Bryant, the youngin, man. The youngin. That's one of my favorite players in the city also. So it should be fun to watch. But yeah, we'll check you out though, Miles. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, thank you.
You have a good one. Great kid, man. Been around for a while, man. Definitely got his mind in the right place, dog. That's for sure.
It seems like all the kids that we end up getting on the show, they got their minds right.
Minds in the right place.
Yeah.
And you can't ask for more than that. You know what I mean? And that he definitely got a message, man, for the youngins. Hey, Mon, nothing you couldn't be doing, bro.
Playoffs. Never made the championship in my youth career.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, but you got little Johnny and his mother chasing around being on the championship team and his son not getting no better.
Of course.
You know?
Of course. So what we got, did you get the tape for me for the Bohannon, bro?
Everybody take me your box.
Is it the one with certified? You sent me certified studs. Oh, this is.
Yeah, that's I think that's AJ tape.
Yeah, that's Aaron. I got Aaron.
Yeah.
I got Tre, and then I got Jenny Lee.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's bring the Brandon brothers on, man.
Yeah, man. Next up, man, we got two brothers from the Witchita Cowboys. We talked to a kid from Wichita. When that was last week.
A week before last. I think it was last week.
Yeah, last week we talked to.
But these kids, not only can they play football, man. You know, a lot of people always talk, right? And they complain, and they never really make a statement, man. These kids and their team, their coach, their dad is their coach, but they made a statement that went viral, you know, on the Black Lives Matter tip. They got a uniform. The uniform went viral.
Definitely. So we're going to add them, and then we're going to play the tape. Let them introduce themselves, then we're going to run. I think we got Aaron tape, right?
Yeah, I'm a load the uniform up as well.
Fellas, turn your phone sideways for us. There we go. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Introduce yourself.
My name is Maury. I'm Deuce.
Huh?
I'm Deuce.
Deuce? That's Aaron, right?
Yes, sir.
Deuce. My man. Aaron look serious, don't
he? Yeah, dude.
Aaron look like he ain't playing no games, bro. I ain't with none of that. Like, I'm on all that. What's up? But yeah, man, Wichita Cowboys, the brothers, Aaron and Amari.
We got daylight out there. It's still daylight out there?
No, we on the porch.
Oh, okay. So we gonna run the tape. We got Aaron tape. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Check Aaron out real quick.
Put it on the big screen, eh?
I did. Oh. Okay. I don't know. It look a little. Aaron, you at 3?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Every kid I done seen with that number 3 this year been lightning for real. What's up with the number 3, man? Why everybody want that number? Huh?
I don't know. I just been wearing it my whole life. I just been wearing it in basketball and football, so I just wear it my whole life.
Yeah, everybody who I've been seeing with that number 3, man, been the man. Oh, yeah, there go them unis. Oh, yeah, I like those.
It came up.
Yeah.
It's in there. I don't see it.
Yeah, I see them over top of the tape.
I must be froze. I can't see anything.
You got them over the tape, though, bro. Yeah, he got the uniform stuck on the screen, yo. I think Moon froze. But hey, so real quick, man. While Mon getting himself back together, real quick. We'll start with you, Amar. How y'all felt about those uniforms when y'all got them, man? What was your thoughts? I know with everything going on, man. I know everybody kind of see the kids see it just as much as we do. What were your thoughts when y'all got the uniforms?
My thoughts was, well, I was happy when we got them because all the black people been dying, and we just been doing marches down here, so we had to support Black Lives Matter. I just been feeling good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How about you, Aaron? Deuce?
I just feel like if we had them, we had to represent them good because most of our team, we all dark skinned. So like us wearing them don't mean just like we just got them. We got to put on a show with them and make them have a use.
Yes, sir. Did y'all receive any like backlash behind them? Like did people talk about them, discredit them or anything when y'all got them and won for the first time?
No. Everybody liked it and supported it.
Definitely. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, I definitely gave him a big shout out. Then I seen him go viral, and I was like, wow, that's such a powerful statement because everybody always talk and say what they're gonna do, but y'all actually walk that line. Yeah. So Witchita Cowboys then popped up on the map this year, and you think it's due time? Are y'all proud of being a part of that frontline wave of putting y'all area on the map?
Yes, sir. Because we worked hard for it, and we all deserve it. The whole team.
Yes, sir. How long y'all been with the Cowboys?
3 years. No. 5 years.
5 years? Oh, so y'all been grinding with this team from the beginning.
Yes, sir.
So how good does it feel to finally get some national recognition, man? The people know who Wichita is.
It felt good because at first everybody didn't know who he was. We've been grinding ever since the first practice, and now everybody knows us. It's all on social media. Everybody knows. They're saying Cowboys. Yeah, it feel good.
Same question for you, Aaron.
We just been grinding the whole team. So like, just for us to be known like that feel good because we was the underdogs at first. Nobody knew about us. We lost the championship the first 2 years we made it. And now we just up.
Yes, sir.
Well, I was going to ask you what's the goal, but at this late in the year, I'm sure the goal for everybody is to win a national championship. Like,
yes, sir.
How good do y'all feel about y'all chances of winning the national championship?
Good.
What you were saying about your goal? Tell us what your goal is.
Our goal is we going to Florida. We're gonna go to Florida. We're gonna represent Wichita, Kansas, and then we're gonna go to that.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna bring the title back home.
Yes, sir. Wait, y'all know what nationals y'all going to just yet?
AYL.
Y'all going to AYL? Yeah, man. I'm sure y'all done heard. I mean, I'm sure y'all probably know AYF nationals pretty tough, man. Some good teams come down and represent that AYF. It may be one of the best nationals out there.
Right now.
Huh?
We rank 7 right now, so.
Yeah, I know. So how y'all feel about some of the teams that's ranked, in front of y'all and getting a chance to bang with them boys and kind of show them who the Wichita Cowboys are?
I feel good because we dropped down 2 spots. I don't know why, but we're going to get it back, though.
Yes, sir.
We're trying to be ranked number 1 before we go to high school.
Definitely. Well, how many games y'all got left in your regular season?
2.
Well, how would you like to see the program for y'all particular team or area that what school y'all looking forward to going to?
East.
For those of us that's not familiar, is that East something with it or? Because right now you representing for Kansas for the whole country. Like I'm not familiar with Kansas.
Yeah, you gotta let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Bryce Brown, he used to be in the NFL and now he coached at East, so he could just help us make it. That's our goal.
So what's East High School? Is East what? East Wichita or?
Wichita, Kansas.
Okay, all right. And you looking to play the same positions when y'all get to school ball?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What you play, Amari?
I play quarterback.
Okay. I like quarterbacks, man. Why we ain't got a Marte? I need a Marte. Hey, listen, after this, make sure you
got to submit us some Marte.
Yeah, make sure you send me your tape. I'm gonna play it Thursday, whether you on the show or not. Send me your film or have your dad send it to me on Hotball Sports, either on Facebook or Instagram.
Yes, sir.
And so I can play it. Man, I like quarterbacks. Do you throw the ball a lot?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Because I like throwing quarterbacks, man. I don't know if y'all watch the show, but I'm a big fan of quarterbacks, bro. Like, especially young quarterbacks who actually get a chance to throw the ball, man. So I'm glad I got a quarterback to talk to. So look,
they blocked my man out. They blocked my man out early in the year.
They did.
Yeah, they blocked him out. He didn't get to throw the ball at all. Not one play. They just
Really?
AJ. Yeah, that was the whole game early in the year.
So now you getting a chance to throw the ball around?
Yes,
They ain't gonna let their secrets out. I got y'all now. I'm warning y'all.
So tell me, man, how let me make sure I phrase this right. How big of a job is it to be a quarterback at 12U, man? For in your opinion?
It feels good. Like I'm trying to be ranked #1 quarterback because it's all the hype. People think that I can't throw. People think I can't run. I can just they think I can just run. So I'm just trying to be #1. Show everybody that I'm not the underdog and I can do what everybody tell me to do.
Definitely. So what things have you been working on, man, just to be a better quarterback as far as just throwing the ball?
Accuracy, my arm strength. I've been working out a lot. Push-ups. I've been going to the Y. Footwork. I've been doing all that.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. So what's your favorite route to throw?
My favorite route to throw is a fly or a post.
That 9. You like that 9?
Everybody like that. I knew the 9.
Everybody like that 9 because you get a chance to really slag it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the out route. I like that out, man. I like to see a quarterback arm strength with that out, but you know, I can't be mad at you with that. So definitely, man, send me your tape, please. Don't forget to do that. Definitely send that to me. I want to see it. But yeah, Mon, what you got? Mon.
Yo, yeah, it was kind of delayed.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
But I was getting ready to ask him, like, have y'all been studying your opponents? And of late, I've been asking kids, like, what kids do you respect their game? Like, what kid are you a fan of? I see a lot of times in youth football, high school football, like, players be so arrogant. They be so arrogant that they not actually fans of the game and, you know, respect the game and respect their opponents. Is there anybody that you watch outside of your brother that you really like on any of the opposing teams?
Yes, sir. I like Kane Archer. He helped me with a lot of stuff too. How I get better, helped me with my arm strength, helped me with a lot. And we talk a lot.
That's what's up.
He helped me with a lot of stuff.
Kane Archer, man. That's a good one to pick. He's a pretty good quarterback himself.
Hey, real quick, Amari. For the people who may not know who Kane is, let everybody know who Kane Archer is.
Kane Archer is the #1 quarterback right now. He played with the Outlaws. He's the quarterback for the Outlaws, and he played school ball. He a good quarterback. He a very good leader. He's a very good leader.
So do you see yourself being that type of leader on your team?
Yes, sir. I already am the leader on my team.
Definitely. Definitely.
So y'all got some big targets on your team. Y'all got some tall receivers. Which one is your favorite target?
Yeah, we got little receivers too. They all can catch. I don't really got no favorite receiver. All I know is when we put them in, they're gonna do the job.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Deuce, I got a question for you, Deuce.
Yes, sir.
Listen, give me a running back that you in youth football that you like, man. That you kind of look up to, maybe.
It's me.
My man, I told you, this kid looks serious, man. I told you. I knew it. I knew he was gonna say that.
He come ready to play too, Jack.
I knew he was gonna say that. Okay, so give me a guy in college, man, that you look.
Oh,
you know,
Brees Hall.
He played for the Witchita Cowboys. Bagwell.
What?
Brees Hall, because like that's like our big brother. He's the leading rusher right now. He played with Iowa State, and so like when I play with 11U, I wear 28 because of him, because I look up to him a lot.
Say his name again so everybody can get it.
Brees Hall.
Brees.
Yes, sir.
Brees Hall.
Yes.
Have you ever met him?
Yes, sir. All the time. We go.
Oh, you get to see him.
Yes, sir.
Man, shout out to Brees, man.
We just went to his game and he gave us his gloves and all that.
Really, man. Shout out to hey, man. I love to see people doing stuff like that for the young men, man. And it's good that you get it. You got somebody that you can actually talk to, that you look up to, because a lot of kids don't get to meet the guys that they look up to, man. So that's a blessing, man. Shout out to that dude, man. Definitely.
Yeah, I look up to him because he's the #1 rusher right now, and that's like me right now, basically.
You the #1 rusher.
Yes, sir. That's what I consider myself as.
Nobody in 12 you want to see you, huh?
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, I like that, man. I like the attitude. See, ain't nothing wrong with having that attitude, man.
Nobody.
That man says me. I look up to me like it's me. And you football is me. Period. You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit about school, man. Let's get on that topic. How you doing in school?
I'm doing good right now. We finna go back to school on the 12th, so like I'm gonna be able to like communicate with more people and like help them out. People who struggling and I can help them out, because like I know I like to be a leader off the field and on the field.
Definitely. Amari, school, what's going on?
The same. Yeah, my dad did not play about grades. I remember this one time when he don't let us have C's. So I remember this one time, it was last year, I had a C. I didn't get to play, and we had both got some whoopings. We both got a whooping.
Hey man, I don't know if we can talk about the whoopings on here, man. We gotta keep those off the show. We don't want nobody put it up on Pops, but hey man, shout out to Dad, man, because that is very important, man, that grades be maintained in order to enjoy football, man. Football is a privilege at the end of the day, man, and if you ain't got the grades, you don't deserve it. You know what I mean? And that's just period, point blank. So shout out to Dad, man. Just real quick, I want to ask y'all one more question, man. We're gonna let y'all get out of here. But how important has it been to have your dad in your life, man, and to be there for you and to be your coach, actually be your coach, man, and work with him? You know what I'm saying? So we'll start with you, Deuce. Tell us, man.
He's a very good role model. Like he don't let us do nothing. Like he always in our ear. He don't let us slack on nothing. He always say, do it right. Never give up, because, like, you know, if we give up, like, it could be 1 second left in the game. We could do something that he didn't help us work on.
Yes, sir.
He always not hear about it.
Yes, sir. Amari, same question for you.
I feel like it's good, because if he wasn't in my life, I wouldn't be as good as I was right now. I would have been slacking. I would have never been working out. To be honest, I would have probably been big. Yeah, like my brother said, he don't let us slack on nothing.
Definitely. Hey, real quick, Dad, let us talk to you real quick, Dad.
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Not much.
Hey, man, you doing a great job with them two young men you got there, man. They definitely been a pleasure to talk to, man. So congrats to you, man. Definitely.
Man, God is great. It's a blessing, man. It's an honor and a privilege to be their dad. I'm just as proud of them as they are of me, so it's a blessing.
Definitely. Just a quick couple questions for you, Dad. How hard is it to be their coach and dad, man? I know it's got to be tough.
Well, you know, when we first started, it was tough because a lot of people, you know how they scream the daddy ball thing. But it kind of phased off because many people consider, you know, Deuce to be the best player in 12U in the nation, and then they consider Mari to be one of the top quarterbacks. So as they got older, that conversation kind of died down because, you know, they producing. And then they went to All-American games, and, you know, they got MVP at the Diamond All-American game. So when they're in situations where I'm not even coaching them or don't have my hands on them, they still excel. So it kind of killed the daddy ball conversation and really, you know, helped push them to a place in life and on the field to where, you know, they kind of stand on their own now. So they really don't need me in the background anymore.
Definitely, man. What's your expectations for the Cowboys team as a whole, man, finishing this season out?
I believe that we could be national champions. I honestly do. We have a complete team from top to bottom. These boys have worked extremely hard. We have a lot of support from this town. Barry Sanders is from here. He looks out for us. As the boys said, Brees Hall, he's like a big brother to them. He's the #1 leading rusher in the nation right now in college football. And we just went to their game Saturday when they played KU. So he always calls them and FaceTime them and talks to them. Just being able to have people like that in your corner, it's constant motivation. Like they said, Bryce Brown, he was once the #1 player in high school in the nation when he came out from Wichita. And they go to his house and get in the hot tub in the cold tub.
Shout you out, shout the boys out last week. So just speak about that, man. It was a shout out for y'all going out in the community as a team and cleaning up like that. To me, that was big, man. Speak on that.
So I always teach my kids that it's bigger than us. It's just bigger than what we do on the field. We have to be as vocal and as visible off the field as we are on the field. So we do like community cleanups, things like that. We do a lot. We go around. We have study hall for our team. We just try to be in as many places at the right time doing the right things. If I teach them that now, they'll take that on for the rest of their lives. So that's all I tell them is just do the right thing at the right time.
So real quick, man, my last question. I gotta ask about the jerseys, man. I know it was it your decision to do the jerseys?
Yeah, so I'm a big if you Google my name, you'll see like a lot of community activist stuff. A lot of people say like I'm like Martin Luther King of the town or Malcolm X. I'm crazy, I do a lot of community march. I do a lot of marches, Black Lives Matter stuff, and I take my boys with me. I've led a march with 2,000 or 3,000 people in the city, and they're right by my side. I don't hide the fact about what's going on in the United States from my boys or anybody on my team. And so with everything that's going on in the world, I tell them all the time, like, make a statement. Whatever you do, make a statement. And so we're always making a statement on the field with our play. So I was like, you know what, this year, let's make a statement with our jerseys. And so I came up with the design. If you look closely, we have people that are from Wichita as well. Barry Sanders is on that jersey. A guy named Coach Randall, who was a big integral part in getting Little League football kicked off, he's on there. Theo Cribbs, who's like the grandfather of Wichita football, he's on there. So we have we have some people that got killed by police officers here in Wichita too. So we have national figures like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, got a picture of the Black Panther, Huey P. Newton. But we didn't just make those jerseys. Those kids had to be able to tell me 3 people on that jersey. So it was more of a history lesson. So now, they understand how meaningful those people on those jerseys are and what they sacrifice for those boys to be out and come out and be able to play a game like football.
Yes, sir. Hey, man.
For that, man.
Hey, man, every time, dog, we get somebody on here, I don't feel like I can be more impressed, and I'm just more impressed. Like, man, we need more people, more coaches, more dads like you, man. So big hats off to you, to your guys. Man, good luck to the Wichita Cowboys heading down the road. Hopefully we'll be at AYF to see y'all. We should be down. I don't know. We've been working on some stuff to get down there. So hopefully we'll be there to see y'all this year, man. I'm excited. I think everybody who watched this gonna be excited to see y'all. So definitely come down, make a statement, man.
We got a big game coming up Sunday. We play the number 10 team in the nation, Air Academy from
Washington. Oh, y'all got Air?
We got Air on Sunday in Kansas City, so that'll be a pretty big game. So
hey, stick around, man. Stick around, man.
Yeah, hang out for a little bit. If you ain't got nothing going on, chill out for a little bit, or you can leave and come back. We got another interview, and a couple of things to talk about. But yeah, if you can leave, come back, just join that link again. But yeah, we want to ride with you.
Man, I'll stick around.
All right, cool. Thank y'all, fellas, man.
Appreciate it. They said thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Y'all be good.
Yes, sir.
Dang, man, I love this. I love doing this show, bro. I enjoy it, man. This was the best thing we could have done, bro. I love it, dog. You get to see so many different people with so many different vibes, so many different thought processes, but it's all positive and it's all been a blessing. And it just made, I don't know. I feel like it's hope for the world, for the country, for youth football. It's hope, bro.
Yeah, because sometimes it can make you feel like you're just doing it for nothing, man. But
yeah, it's hope.
You get to see the different people with everything clicking the right way and doing things the right way. Like, yeah.
Definitely. So, man, next up, got a baller.
Fat.
A QB. Hey. One of my favorites. This, I love this. What I love.
Hey, and he legit because our guy gave him a big shout out He gave him a big shout out. You know he legit, man.
Who you say? Oh, yeah. What you call it? Shout out, Tre, right?
Yeah, Tre shouted him
Yeah,
out.
Tre shouted him out.
Because they got the same name.
Yeah.
They quarterback.
Tre definitely say this was one of his favorite youth football QBs. Yeah, so he got fans already, and to have Tre as a fan, in my opinion, that take the cake. If Tre was a fan of my play on the field, I'd be that kid. I don't think that kid's so impressive. But yeah, man. So we got another Tre. We're gonna show his tape, then we're gonna let Tre come on and introduce himself. But we got another Tre, Tre Williams, man. So CCE, right?
Yeah, CCE.
CCE, Texas. You know, they say football bigger in Texas. But this kid can definitely spin it. Another one of those guys. So we're going to check his tape out real quick. Yeah, he can definitely spin it. Good poise. Yeah. Look at that tackle. You see how that tackle got out? Okay. I think it's a game. Ooh. Ooh. See how that tackle got out of that stance. Good throw.
I'm going to let him introduce that weapon he got, too. Good God almighty, is that a weapon to have?
Oh, yeah. You know I'm a fan of. Ooh. Got a little saucy with it, didn't he?
Yeah, he definitely got the juice.
One-handed? Oh, yeah, that kid, 5. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you got to clap after that one. I would have clapped, too. I don't blame him. Look at that throw.
Yeah, look at that throw.
Yeah, slow it down for us. Watch this 50-50. He going to go get it. The corner ain't even know where to go.
Yeah.
Wow.
He should have took his hands and rocked the cradle. He's a baby.
Look at that ball. Ooh. Hey, I see 5. Now, 5 number pop up on a lot of plays, man.
Hey, that kid is a baller, man. That kid is a baller.
Yeah, 5 pop up a lot.
We get 2 to 3 more years to watch this tandem.
I like that tackle, though, man. You see that tackle? You keep saying, look at this tackle, man.
Yeah.
He's 68 or 88, whichever one that is. 68, I think it is. Wow. 5. Yeah. Drop it in the bucket. Put it in the bucket. Easy money. Yeah, he took a shot on that one. He caught it. Look at that ball. Look at that throw. Receiver nowhere in sight. Man, we got a baller on the show, man. If y'all ain't seen, so y'all better stick around for after this highlight to talk to Tre, man. This kid definitely special. Look at that tackle. Look at him. Okay, think it's a game. I think it's playing again, but it look like it's playing again, bro. Yeah, it is. All right, cool. So Tre, man, Tre Williams is our next guest on Stamp. Tre.
What's up, Coach?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me on the show.
Man, thank you for joining us. So we already seen your tape once before, but we had a quarterback on the show, Tre. Oh man, I'm messing up with the last name. Give me the last name on Tre. Where he got?
That's my boy.
Yeah, man.
He on it. I like it.
He already know. My bad, Tre. You know, Tre been one of my favorite guests on the show, man, since we started. But he definitely shouted you out as one of his favorite youth football quarterbacks. He said he did look up to you. And to have a guy like that look up to you is definitely a big deal because he one of the smartest young quarterbacks I probably I probably been around. Period. So, Mo, you a little lagging. You lagging a little bit, Mo. We can't hear you, bro. But introduce us to 5, man. Who is that kid?
That's my boy DJ, man. He can ball, man.
Yeah, it must be fun throwing to a guy who got that kind of ability, man.
Yeah, he got it, man. He can play. He got it.
So talk to us. I'm a big quarterback fan. Me personally on this show, if you ever watch it from this point forward, man, I am a fan of the quarterback, especially the young quarterbacks who throw it. And from what I watched there, you can sling it. You know what I mean? So tell me, what kind of work going to being that good at your age?
Like you gotta go on like QBIQ. You gotta look at coverages to see what you can hit in the coverages. Like for instance, cover 2 means middle field's open, so you gotta hit slants, bang 9s. Like bang 9 is honey hole shot between the corner and the safety. So stuff like that, just stuff like that.
Hey, so look, Tre came on and Tre talked to us about coverages. He said he was up to like cover 6. He had worked up to cover 6 or some stuff. So man, give us, you gave us a little bit right there, but just give us a little bit on a little bit more, man. Just let us dig into some coverage a little bit more, man, if you can. I don't want to ask no questions because last time Tre made me look like a fool. So I'm chill on that. And I'm sure you probably do the same, but
I got him.
All right, well, give us one more. See where he at.
So you got 2 high safety. Y'all got trips to the left. You got your running back to the right. What route combination are you looking forward to trying to exploit the defense? And what coverage do you think they in?
Cover two, man. So we're probably gonna run levels. So we're gonna have a dig, a post, and we're gonna have a 15-yard hit.
Yeah. I like the quarterbacks, man. I gotta get up on. I gotta tighten up, man.
Do your coach allow you to make some adjustments on the field, being as though you had that high IQ?
Yeah, if it's the right adjustment, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So what kind of connection do you and 5 have? Can he see a cornerback line up a certain way and just know, hey, look, Tre gonna put the ball right here?
Yeah, definitely. He knows if he's impressed or what he needs to run. So he's smart. He gets it. He knows.
Y'all work out together a lot?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So
how long have you been playing together?
Since we're like 5 years old.
Oh, so y'all in each other's heads then.
So I'm Tre's pop, so I'll tell you, he a little modest, and I kind of give you a little backstory about him. So Tre is a multiple sport athlete, and that kid DJ, he's been with us since he's been 5 years old. And there's a lot of other boys that that was just one of the highlight tapes, and so you ain't really get a chance to see some of the other guys that's on the highlight reel that that he really throws to a lot. But we got about 4 or 5 guys that's been with him since they've been about 5 years old. Wow. And one of the things that I wanted to do from a football standpoint was put him around guys that had the IQ and really work on modern day football. You get so lost so much in youth football today of sweep right, sweep left, dive right, dive left.
Yes.
It's not modern day football. And the way the world is going, you got to have a smart kid that can, these kids can do anything. So if you put them in the right situations, when they're 11, like he's, 11-year-old quarterback to do that kind of stuff, people say you can't do it. But I don't think that's true. So you put them around high guys. My brother-in-law, Tre's uncle, is ex-NFL, ex-CFL wide receiver. So he's always teaching the game. He's always around the game. And, he's putting those other guys around it to understand that, football is a lot of IQ stuff. So he understands, and he's teaching those boys all the time that, if they're in certain coverages, this is what we're going to do. And I think that continuity plays a huge part in that. When you've been with somebody for so long, you can check down, you can look at somebody, give them a signal, they know what you're going to do and they know where you're going to be. So I'm huge on that. We're all about stretching them, all of the boys. So that's one of the things that from a very young age,
all of them been together since they was 5?
All of them been together since they've been 5. So the kid number 5, DJ, there's another kid number 4, really, really good athlete named Colin Perry. Another kid, number 10, his name is Xavier Love.
That's the little running back, right?
No, the running back is number 0.
Yeah, 0.
Yeah, his name is Landon. So I mean, we got a really, really good team.
What's up?
What's up? The most important thing is when we started this organization to do this, like I said, these boys play basketball, football, and baseball together. And when we talked about football from a long time ago, it's like we're not gonna do sweep right, sweep left. We're gonna teach them the game because in Texas everything is spread, and when you go to colleges everything is spread. And if you can't teach your kids spread at this age, what are you doing? You're not developing them. So we want
man, look. And Mo, know I preach this, man. On this show, I preach this, dog. Like, this is my thing. I do not feel like quarterbacks should be running sweet right, sweet left after 8U for real. In my opinion, I feel like 8U is a time when you teach your quarterback. You throw a couple routes at him, but it's some 8U teams now, man, that literally light it up. That'll come right out of the gate and start throwing the ball, throwing it all over the place. So I don't think it's no offense that can't be taught in youth football, period. Because a lot of kids, just like your son just came on here and basically Moan gave him a defense and he called out exactly what he wanted out of it, what his receivers, what he wanted his receivers to run, why he wanted them to do it. And that ain't something you just develop in a year. You know what I mean? That's something that you develop over a period of time because it take college, high school, college, and pro quarterbacks almost their whole careers to get to the point where they know exactly what they want, when they want it, how they want it, what to look at in the defense. So if you can learn that at 8, 9 years old, I'm a big believer that you really produce a guy, even if he doesn't have the best abilities, you produce a guy with the mindset who can get the job done. And he may not be able to throw a 70-yard pass off his back foot, but he knows if his safety right here in this corner here, I can put this ball here and it'll get. You know what I mean? So I think that is huge. I think that's something big, man. Hats off to y'all for that. Yeah. Definitely important, man. So kudos.
I'll tell you, as a black quarterback, some of the things, and me and Tre Taylor, Dad, we real cool. We had all of the QB camps together. They had all of the things together. And some of the things that people don't understand is, we want to try to change the game. Like you got a kid like Mahomes, Russell Wilson, John Watson. These guys look up to these guys. And we just want to be the next wave. We want to be the next wave of guys that's coming in. And as a black quarterback, we don't want to be the stereotypical guy he's just an athlete.
Right.
We're trying to be the quarterback that can do it all as well. So I know Tre looks up to those guys. We listen to those guys a lot. We want to be the guy that can be we're always in the film room, we're in the weight room, we're on speed and agility. We're doing all the things we need to do to be that next wave of quarterback, to lead to, to pay the way for somebody. So that's very important to us that you got to understand modern day football. And you got to understand that, these other guys are making a way for us. We want to just pick up the torch where they leave off and keep carrying it on.
And I feel you, Coach. So I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that, Dad.
Hey,
I appreciate you.
Speak to the time and the preparation that it takes from a dad perspective. Because we got a lot of parents, and the parents just think it's all on the coaches. Like, speak to how important it is to get that preparation and that training outside of them playing for their team.
So I'll let Tre tell you. I'll let him tell you.
Talk to us about your routine,
Tre. Just talk about the routine, about even just waking up this morning. Tell me what
This morning I woke up at 6. I got speed and agility working. I lifted some weights, and we just got it in, trying to get better,
So Tre has a plan. And, we sit down. You got to be a dedicated parent to understand what that plan is. And every day, there's a plan for him. Because he's a multiple sport athlete, it's a little tough. Tre plays baseball on the majors level. He's one of the best baseball players in the country. And in basketball, he's on one of the top 10 basketball teams in his age group in the country. So just from an investment point alone, I'll be honest with you. I'm an ex-professional baseball player. And, I've been blessed enough to be able to put a few dollars, I can put a nice-sized basketball goal in my backyard. I was able to, get a few nets and, we can have a nice sized backyard. We can do speed and agility in the backyard, or we can put a weight room in the house. So that financial investment is one thing, right? But the personal investment that he has to do, he has to want to do it. So I so much, you get so many parents that want to push their kids to do these things and they really don't want to do them. I never had to push Tre to do that stuff. He wake up and want to do it. He tell me, hey, Dad, look, I want to go get shots up, or Dad, I want to go throw the ball, or Dad, I want to lift tonight, or Dad, I want to do this. I don't push him to do anything. I want him to want to do it.
My next question, to kind of piggyback that was, how do you, and Tre, I'm gonna ask you this and Dad, both of y'all, so y'all can both answer this. Tre, you can answer it first. How do you balance just being a kid, bro? Just being an 11-year-old, playing a video game, go out, I don't know, do something. I don't know what 11-year-olds do now. We used to be outside all the time when I was 11. We never stayed in the house. But how do you balance that? How do you enjoy just being a kid?
I enjoy working out. I like doing that. But sometimes you just gotta have fun and play the game. So I usually do that. Then I'm done with all my stuff. So
play 2K?
Yeah, I play 2K.
What you got?
What do you mean who I got?
What's your build? What's your build, man? What's your build? You're my player.
I don't know. I don't play my career.
Oh, you don't play my career? What? Ah, man, we got to get you on my career, man. Got to make a player so we can get in the park. We can play. I'm gonna try to set something up, man, the way I started doing some interviews in the park. I play video games, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? But
man, Tre being modest right now, man. Tre said he'll eat you up, man.
Yeah, and that's fine. We can definitely set that up, dog.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. I don't talk a lot because, I'm all right. I'm pretty good, if I might say so myself. But, we can set that up. But, yeah, Dad, same question for you, man. How do you balance for Tre? Because he may overexert himself in one area, and how do you sit back and say, hey, look, it's time for Tre to just take a break. Let's just go.
You got to get that kid athlete balance. I mean, again, I don't push Tre to do anything.
Right.
If you tell me today, like, Dad, I'm tired, now it comes to the point where, he ain't missing no practice and nothing like that. But I'm saying if it's things that's that extracurricular type working out, if he don't want to do it, I let him make that decision. Now, practice, he gonna go to practice, but if it's things at home that he want to do, I let him make that decision to do it. But I also make sure I talk to him and have a real conversation with him and say, hey, look, Tre Taylor out there working out, what you do, or John Doe over there working out, he'll say little stuff like, hey, I get back on in the morning, I just want to hang out with my boys. And I understand you gotta have that balance. So
yeah, go ahead. My bad.
But he's a kid, and I make sure that he do kid things. We make sure we go to, his favorite thing is to go to the go-kart place called Andretti. We go to Andretti, we hang out. He got his boys. They always here. They hanging out.
Who ran them races? Man? Who ran them races? He good enough behind the wheel to get you?
Nah, me and Tre, we ain't BB and nothing right now.
Tre, he ain't let you win, dog. You got to take something, bro.
That's right.
I'll be in 21.
21? All right. At least you got something. Yeah, man. So my next thing was basically for the parents. It's a lot of parents who following in the footsteps of kids like Tre, Tre Taylor, Blaze, Bunchy, those guys, man. A lot of parents want their kids in those positions, man. And it's a lot of work going to doing that. So without the financial backing or the financial investment, some parents just don't have it. What advice would you give to parents who are trying to get their kid to that level, not just that level of stardom, but that level of athleticism, that level of IQ, stuff like that, man? What would be your advice to those guys?
I'm gonna answer that question too. Go ahead.
So, I'm gonna say something a lot of people may not agree with, but a lot of it, man, is God just got to touch you. And I mean, a lot of these parents, try to live through the kid. Like I said, I didn't been a professional athlete. I understand what it takes. And at the end of the day, man, if it's for you, it's for you.
Definitely.
But you want to help your kid get to the next level. I mean, you're gonna have to invest time, and there's gonna be some financial investment you go. But I mean, people can get in the backyard, and you can do things in the backyard, or you can go to your apartment complex and get in the parking lot, or you can go to grandmama's house, or you can go to. It's some place that you can go when you can work out. Like, you know, you can make a way to do certain things. My thing is keep them active. But seriously, man, at the end of the day, like, if it's for you, man, it's for you. If God touched you to do that, then it's for you. I mean, you know, I tell my son this all the time. Like, hey, man, someday these sports gonna go away.
Right.
You got to be able to have something else to fall back on. You know, Father Time undefeated. So at the end of the day, man, like, if it's for you, God touched you, and that's your path, then that's your path. And I want people to understand is African Americans, we can do more than play sports. You know, I love LeBron James when I'm more than an athlete. Like, just being an athlete just gets me to where I want to go a little faster. But it don't mean that you're not successful just because you're not playing ball.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, I go back to it again. You know, if it's for you, it's for you. So I done seen parents, man, that they got their kids. I mean, they doing all kind of stuff.
Me too.
You know, but at the end of the day, like, if God touched you to be that, if God touched you to be a quarterback, if God touched you to be a scientist, you know, that's what it is. You know, and embrace what it is that He gave for you, and go and do it. You know, you don't even gonna say you got to be not successful because you ain't playing ball. So we just need to understand that as you know, as a culture and as athletes, that, you know, this thing's short. It's temporary. And I tell him that all the time, like, son, like, you know, use the athleticism that God gave you, you know, to do the things that you want to do. But that ain't all you got to do, son. Like, you more than an athlete. You more than an athlete.
Hey, Tre, what other things do you like outside of, you know, sports? Like, what's your favorite subject? English, math?
I like science.
Science, my man.
Are we looking to be an engineer when it's all done?
I'm looking to be an entrepreneur, like making money or like helping people that don't have as much, you know, making charities and stuff.
So while we on that topic, man, high school, I'm pretty sure it's good, but we gotta ask, how's school going?
It's good. I just gotta keep my grades up so I can stay on my team, you know.
Definitely. Y'all virtual schooling out there?
Yeah, I'm going to school. Yes, sir.
Y'all going to the classroom?
Yes, sir. Face to face.
So tell them how that work. What you got to get in this house to keep playing ball?
85 or higher.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what's up. And I'm pretty sure you accomplishing that because you want to play ball, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
You in the foreign languages, Tre?
Yes, sir.
What foreign language you taking up?
Well, I'm not doing language at like stuff at school, like Spanish or stuff like that. But I want to learn Spanish one day, or French or something.
Okay.
I do too, dog. So maybe we can get it.
Me too.
I do too.
Different school systems around the country doing different things. Like, my daughter go to a full immersion school, so they just do everything in Spanish, and it kind of like make me have to be a student myself because I won't understand anything.
I want to learn too.
Yeah.
So season, how y'all looking, man? How many games y'all got left?
Now we're doing FBU. We lost the playoffs. Playing up 13-14. So
y'all played up to 13, 14?
Yeah.
Wow.
It stretched us and it made us better. But at the end of the day, I don't like losing. I want to win no matter what.
Of course.
Yeah.
You the quarterback, man. I know you got to be the top competitor on the team. So FBU, you made the FBU team, or did y'all try it out yet?
Yeah, I made the FBU team.
Okay, my man.
Which one? Which team?
Metro, Team Texas.
Metro, okay.
Dallas Metro.
So what's the expectations with that?
Just to win the championship. We're trying to be a national champ. Like Trevor Lawrence and all them. Like, I look up to them, so I want to do stuff that they did. I want to make it to college and make it to the NFL like them. Yeah.
And I know it's a little early to be talking college. You know, I mean, it ain't too early, but it's a little early. But just, you know, if you had a dream school, what would that school be?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? Is it because of the quarterbacks that come through, or you just an Oklahoma fan?
I like Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley. Hey man, I like you, dog. You pick, and see, most kids will be like, I like the school, but you said you like the coach, man. A lot of kids don't even, at 11 and 12, don't even know who the head coach of most college football teams are. So being that you like Lincoln Riley, I'm pretty sure I know why, but can you tell us why you like Lincoln Riley?
Because he engineers and quarterbacks. Like, he took Kyler Murray, he made him a Heisman winning quarterback. He took Baker Mayfield. No one even knew who Baker Mayfield was until he came to Oklahoma, and he made him a Heisman quarterback.
I like quarterbacks, man. I think from now on, I'm just gonna interview quarterbacks, bro. I'm just gonna talk to quarterbacks, bro. Like from now on the show. I love all the kids, but I just want to talk.
They got a good one ready come up in Norman now, though.
Yeah, I want to talk to QBs, bro.
They come up there. It's gonna be a battle in the spring, Jack.
Yeah, y'all got. I mean, and you pick a coach on why you like a college, dog. So I'm a fan. Like I just became a fan. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Hey man, it's always a pleasure to have a kid on, but to have a kid with his father, man, is big. You know what I mean? Especially to me. I'm sure to a lot of people. So my last question for you, Tre, and this will be all I have, is how important has it been to have dad in your corner, pushing you during this journey?
Like, he's always made me like want to work harder, making me want to get better, because like I want to be like him, because he made it. He had a nice house. We have a nice house, and I want to have my own nice house and all that. I want to get it. I want to make it.
Yes, sir.
Don't cry, Dad. Don't cry.
Hey, and dad, man, just speak on how important it is to be there, to be in a. I mean, not just be in a position to take care of him, but just to be in a position to be there for him during his journey thus far.
Man, that's my guy, man. You know, like I tell him all the time, he's my best friend. Me watching him grow up, it ain't been nothing greater than that thus far. To watch him mature and to become the kid that he is before athlete.
Yes,
I'm more proud of him becoming a good kid and the type of person that he is.
Yes, sir.
It's been an amazing journey. Tre's an amazing kid, and the things that I see he do to help people and the heart that he has to want to help people, that's the kind of kid that me and his mom wanted to raise. And I'm blessed to be his dad. I'm blessed that God chose him to let him be with me. And that's how I look at fatherhood is, God give, he get a kid to you as a present. And it's for us to kind of, mold him and do the things that we need to do to make him successful. So, I'm blessed to have him. He's such a great kid.
Yeah.
It ain't even about him being an athlete. I'm in love with him because he's just a great kid. And with our organization, I've mentored a ton of other kids. That some of them don't have their fathers in the household, and just to be around all those kids, man, it really has opened my eyes to understand, how important, not only a black father, but just a father being in the house.
Yeah.
Important. All those dads that's out there watching, man, like for real, don't just speak sports with your kid, talk about all the other things. Just be an all around dad for him and want to raise him.
For sure.
Kid,
Sure. And it's been on this show, man, it's been really, really amazing since we've been doing it, man. Pretty much every kid we had on so far, I mean, dad been right there. Either he been in the room with him or he was at work, you know what I mean? So it's definitely showing that the trend, that what is trending now is dads in the lives of our youth, man. Exactly. And that's important. I'm an advocate for it, man. I got 2 boys of my own. They're young right now. We getting ready though. We already start practicing already. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
But now, man, it's been amazing, man. It's an amazing experience. You know what I mean? And I don't see how guys could miss out on that experience, man. It just baffles me that a guy would miss out on that chance. You know what I mean? That's a chance I'm gonna take by any means necessary. But on this show, we have had a lot of kids come on, and I want to say all of them, man.
Yeah, I don't think we had none.
Dad being right there, man, or they got a strong mentor. So, word to all the brothers out there, man. That's if you're not a dad, if you're just a mentor, a coach, man, be that guy. You know what I mean? Be that guy that kid needs. Be that guy that kid looks up to beyond football, man. And then you produce guys like Tre. I mean, you produce guys like Tre Taylor, Tre Williams, Myles Montgomery. Like you produce guys like these kids, man, who gonna turn around and lead this country and be what this country needs to change. Because this right now we in a bad place throughout the country in a bunch of different areas. You know what I mean? And we need to change. And the only people I feel that can make that change is these guys, man. So it's important that we push them to do just that, man. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you, Tre. I think, like I told you, I just became a fan. You know, I'm a QB guy. So definitely Hot Ball Sports. Check me out. I'll send you. I'll be looking for you on IG.
Yeah. Hey, man, I just want to tell you guys, hey, man, thank you for allowing us to be on your platform. I think what you're doing is amazing, man. You know, keep it up. We can do to support you. We will.
Definitely appreciate y'all.
You guys are doing an amazing job, and your platform is great, man. So we appreciate you guys helping these guys get exposure, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all check Tre out, man, on IG.
Yeah, we got you. Lock us in.
Check Tre out. Tre Baller. Make sure you check him out on IG.
But I know Tre is probably about getting ready for the adults to come on. You might want to exit the building.
Yeah, it's coaches. It's time for coaches corner, man.
Time for the coaches corner.
Yeah, it's time for the coaches corner, man. We about to get a little, dig a little bit, get in some people's chest.
But you've been stamped, my guy.
But yeah, definitely you've been stamped, bro, and we appreciate you. You always got a home here. So make sure y'all go follow Tre on IG, man. It's TR3 Baller, man. It's on the screen. Make sure you go follow him, man. Support all the kids that we support because it's important that we do that. You feel me? So make sure we do that. Thank you, Tre. Thank you, Dad. Now, it is time for the famous Coach's Corner.
Jesus Christ.
We had a paint session this weekend. Oh, we got Coach AJ here, man. We might as well let him jump in with us, man. Everybody jump in. Fellas. You hanging out with us? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What's going on? Coach.
You got to run that clip.
Yeah, so hey, Coach AJ, this Coach Al, man, from Jenny Lee. In Ohio. Ginn, my bad. Ginn, and my fault. Ginn Elite. You know what I'm saying? And this is Coach AJ, man, from Witchita Cowboys. So y'all know who each other is. But Coach gonna hang out with us for Coach's Corner tonight.
I keep calling y'all Ginn, all right?
I keep saying Ginn too, man. Maybe because you know. But we gonna run this tape, man, of this whooping that Kevin Davis asked for this weekend and received wholeheartedly, and his cup now runneth over, as the good book says. His cup definitely ran over when they dropped these 46, whatever it was. So let's check it out, man. This is Ginn whooping on the Toledo Bears or whatever they is, the Akron Bears.
Somebody tell that guy, man.
Them people should have stayed home, man.
He can't disappear now. He had a lot of mouth last week.
The Halloween Massacre. That is the title of this clip, man. The Halloween Massacre. And the boy looked like they were ready to reveal. Okay. Yeah, it definitely was a massacre. Yeah, during this tape, man, I seen a lot of kids get out the way. I seen kids avoiding blocks, tackles. No, for real. Like, look, like, what was that? What was that? Like, come on, man.
I don't want no smoke.
And I don't want no smoke award goes to. Like what took the help so long to make that tackle, man?
I love Ford.
Look at that. Hey, look at that pancake. You see the pancake? Hold on. Wait. Dang, I can't rewind in here, man. He had me in the full screen. I can't rewind, but yeah. It was a lot of smoke dodging in this one. Look. No, I don't want to tackle him. You tackle him. I don't want to tackle him.
Just throw it. Just get rid of it. Look, he just throw it up. Right.
Oh, my goodness. Coach Kev, ask for this, though, dog. Like, we wouldn't even be bothering you, bro.
Wait, wow. He just going to throw it up. Yeah, you take it. No, you take it.
Like, bro, we wouldn't even be watching this if Coach Kevin Davis wouldn't have trolled us last week for this game, bro. Like, he literally trolled us for this game, dog, and got whooped.
You take it. No, you take it.
Dang, man. I thought y'all was going to have something on y'all hands this weekend, bro.
I did too.
I thought so, too.
Dang. Triple cut.
You cut it right there. It's like 35 or 45 now right here.
Yeah, it's like a whole lot to a little bit at this point. Okay, that was a nice hit.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was across the line. 50-50. Go get it. Who is that kid? Tell us. 13. What's his name? Ooh. Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would have stopped. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I would have kept my team at the house. Kev ain't watched no film, bro. He didn't. He couldn't have. He ain't watched no tape on this team. Hey, ow. Hey, okay. I see you, little dog. 45. Nothing. That, my friends, is what we in Florida call a paint show.
Yeah, well, up here in Baltimore, we talking about hand and feet.
Hey, that's what we call a paint session. Paint and silk.
Hey. Where Coach Mike at, man?
Hey,
you gotta respect. He did pull up, though.
Hey, Coach Bohannon. So, look, this is the scenario behind that right there, man. You can talk about it a little bit if you want. It's a coach, bro, who literally trolled our last week. We was live. We on live. And he trolled us, bro. We was talking to the coaches, Coach Al and Coach Mike from Guinea League. My bad. I got to get it right, though. I like to say 10 for some reason. But we were talking to them on the show, and this guy just kept popping up. I'm talking about kept popping up in the comments like, hey, we want to play them. Man, we ain't never lost to a team in Ohio. Y'all ain't seen us. We in Toledo. We the Bears. Y'all better look us up. So coach was like, well, line it up. And they lined it up.
45-0.
Got to stay in lane. Got to stay in lane. See, I think most times the coaches don't realize that the kids got to go out there and play.
They got to play the game. Like, you can talk as much as you want. So, hey,
that's crazy.
Coach, have you ever tried to get you a game like that? You ever done that before? AJ?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. We played the Dallas Seahawks, man. And because they were talking about we the top two teams from the Midwest. And we played the Dallas Seahawks last year in Oklahoma City. Mm-hmm. And you know, it was just a lot of talk. They talking about, yeah, this is how we do it in Dallas and we do this. I mean, and I ain't gonna say it was a cakewalk, but we beat them like 18-0. You know, we usually beat teams 30 and 40-0. So they stood tall, but I just got tired of hearing. I'm like, man, just line it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so we ended up beating them. Then this year, the PCO Kings from Oklahoma, it was the same thing. And we ended up beating them in the audition, the big tournament in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Sooners audition. We beat them in the championship in overtime. So, I mean, I done chase some games down, man, because I get tired of hearing people talk. But I ain't chasing nobody down for no 45-0. That'll never happen.
AJ, we gotta ask because Mike ain't here yet. Man, we gotta ask, man. How sweet was it to put it on him, dog? When you realize okay, no, scratch that question. When did you realize, man, we finna beat the shit out these people, man?
Hey, so my team, like my boys, I got all boys from the hood. Like I got Roman noodles and hot dogs type of dudes. So when they show up,
your kids pack their own bags when y'all going
to them silver cap.
Them silver caps, man.
Hey,
got to have.
When they show up and they smell blood in the water, like from the introduction, they gonna clap in your face. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna talk crazy. And if a team kind of back down, it's on from there. They like, oh man, coach, it's over with. You know.
Yeah.
You know You know, when they see that and teams looking at each other and they ain't saying nothing and they all trying to back to the back of the huddle, my boys.
They will coach Mike.
Al,
what's up?
Tell us, man. When did y'all realize y'all want to beat the people half to death, dog?
After the first offensive play.
You say after the first play?
Yeah.
For real?
I mean, that's how I felt.
Mike, we gonna ask you because we know Al the wild card, man. Al really the wild card. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, he the wild card. And I know he the wild card. You a little more boys. When did you realize y'all finna put hands on people, man? Oh, he breaking up on us. He trying to get in the house right now, man. We're gonna let him get in the house. He'll get his stuff up.
It was after the first play, man. I'm telling you.
All right, there you go.
Like y'all said, you seeing them people ducking smoke, getting out of the way, missing blocks after the first play.
When did you realize it, Mike? It might have been a little later for Mike. Coach, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. When you realize y'all were finna beat the skin off them people, man?
Oh man, first drive they came out. They tried to play a little tough. They came out. They was a little physical, but we had a great first drive. I mean, about 65 yards down. To see how dominant my kids was at the first drive. I'm like, about to be a long damn night.
Yeah, and it was a long night. I'm sure y'all was ready to go home after the first 25 points. Hey, Kevin, where you at, dog?
Anybody get a snapshot of the coach?
Yeah, y'all should have took a picture, dog. Y'all would have brought us a picture. Cause we need to make he need to be a segment on the show.
What's his name? Kevin what?
Kevin Davis.
Kenny Davis.
Kenny Davis. I keep saying Kevin, but yeah, he need to be a segment though. He gonna be a segment on the show. Like, yeah, be careful what you ask for. That's gonna be a segment on this show, and he gonna be the picture of it. So, man, this weekend y'all got a big one coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Talk to us about it a little bit.
We play Air Academy, so right now we ranked number 7 in the nation on the AYF rankings. Air Academy is ranked number 10. They're like the number 1 team from the West Coast out of Seattle, Washington. And so they're supposed to have a good running back. Like I said, a lot of people consider my son to be the top 12U running back out here, just based off all the camps and stuff we go to. So it'd be a good matchup. But as you can,
they do got a good running back. That kid is.
I got a chance to watch the growth. They got kind of whooped the first game. It was overwhelmed. The second game they came up and played WAP.
They played WAP. They
got a good defense. They got a really good top.
That back nice. And then they got a linebacker that. They got a linebacker that you'll know who he is when you see him. Like you're really a problem.
Yeah.
A lot of other people will be hands and feet because it wasn't a lot.
Hey, yeah. If y'all get out on them,
don't know where he's running at. That's what I just don't.
Yeah. If y'all get out on them, it's definitely gonna be hands and feet, Trevor.
Yeah,
they gonna play y'all tough.
Man, my boys. Yeah, we
he
looking
got
forward to it.
He ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah, he said he got them silver cows. That boy said his kids eat hot dogs. Like them kids' diet is comprised of hot dogs and noodles, bro. Like you don't want to see these kids, bro. Like it's a steak in front of us. Like dog, we for real want you, bro.
Yeah, it's something in the Raymond News.
That's how it is, man. We win the game.
And we split.
We win the game.
And we splitting the sauce pack. Like we busting the sauce pack down. Like you can't eat the whole sauce pack. One missing already. Like bro, you gotta give me half. Like,
hey, but Mike, y'all got Fort Lauderdale this weekend. I don't know who.
Say what?
They got Fort Lauderdale what? Saturday or Sunday?
Oh yeah, Sunday. So
what you think about, bro? That ain't just no act. That's not no Super Supreme right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, like I said before, man, we ready to put in work and prove ourselves anyway. I don't care who we line up and play. They got to beat us. We ain't gonna lay down.
They got. I like that. Yeah.
Hey, so I was telling Coach Al earlier, we were talking before the show, man. I was telling him, like, you know what I'm saying? I see y'all offense, and I like the way y'all offense look. And Al, what you said? What you asked me? What question did you ask me?
Did it look vanilla?
Hey, so Al asked me that question, right? And it was a reason he asked me that question. Mike, I'm sure you know the reason he asked me that question. Why Al asked me that question, bro?
Yeah,
I want to hear Mike to say it, though. Let Mike say it. Why he asked me that, bro? I think Mike having some technical difficulties.
Mike can throw it up.
He got his driving glasses on. He's on the move right now.
Hey, we got my man Chuck Tolson from the Midwest up in here tonight.
Chuck,
we're gonna fill it out there in the Midwest, and the Midwest been making a name.
Yeah, Chuck gonna help us out with the Midwest. We definitely need all this. What's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. Just getting in from practice, trying to unwind, see who wins this damn election real quick.
Oh yeah.
What the numbers looking like? I ain't even seen the numbers today.
Trump up.
How big? Hey.
Not, it ain't big, man. But yeah, he up.
The way you said it was like a landslide. Hey, turn your phone sideways, Chuck.
Hey, so there go Mike. Mike, why he asked me what y'all offense? Did y'all offense look vanilla, dog? I was wondering what the hell that even meant.
Oh man, what's his name? Chris. Chris be talking crazy on the book, man.
Yeah.
He said y'all offense look vanilla. What?
Yeah,
How does the offense look vanilla, man? I want to know. Like, is it look sweet? I guess he's saying it's sweet.
That's what he said.
I ain't never heard of nobody say that. Like, that's a first.
That was the same thing we said.
Well, I think like the term for vanilla is like it's plain. Like you don't really pour a lot. No line play with it. It's just man on the man block.
So he said y'all running a Dr. Seuss offense. Cat in the hat.
Yeah, he was good. But them Georgia guys disrespectful when they come to them.
But y'all want them boys though, cause you were talking to us about a little something y'all was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was thinking about doing, right? I don't know if you want to release that right now, but if you do, it's the perfect time.
Not just yet.
Okay, well then we're gonna keep that on the wraps then. We're gonna keep that on the wraps. So
anybody else looking to play Sunday or this weekend? If they find y'all other opponents, is it OG Ducks or who your other opponent for this weekend?
We got the Iredale Bandits from North Carolina.
Who?
I'm glad you said it. I sure would be like, who? The what?
Iredale United Bandits.
You know I knew. I just had to get in.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm just playing. I don't know nothing about that team, man. So I ain't gonna talk bad about a team I ain't never seen. They might come out and put 40 up on y'all. We don't know.
Hey,
Shit.
we gonna put 40 up on y'all.
What? You say what? You say who?
Hey, I gotta get the reaction, dog. I got to, but I gotta get the reaction, dog.
Ain't nobody putting 40 on us.
I'm talking about Mike took the driving glasses, parked the car, and all. He took them off. You seen that when I said that? Like the glasses disappeared and all. Like, bro, like shit. So, what y'all expecting out of this weekend, man? I mean, I know y'all ain't get better from that game last week. Like, there's no way y'all got better from that game at all. I don't think you can get better in a game like that.
I mean, he just always sharpen your speed. You know, to make sure
So
you
did
ain't
y'all practice a lot in that? So y'all practiced a lot in that game.
Yeah. Just get better.
What you tried this week that you don't normally do? You did a triple pass or something? Throw it to the running back, let him throw it to the kicker, kick it forward, throw it backwards.
No, we input some new stuff. A lot, you know, but it's kind of hard to run a lot of new stuff when shit be breaking.
I mean, you was running it on air anyway.
And a guard quarterback trap.
Hey,
I couldn't tag him. I don't got him as a friend, but one of y'all should tag that brother, man. I really want to.
When you made that post, somebody made a post and somebody commented, and he sent me a friend request afterwards. So I figured he'd be watching the show tonight. He probably watching. He just don't want to talk, which is cool. I totally understand.
Do you want to talk after that?
No, we
Hell no, I wouldn't message y'all, bro, because I would have watched the film first. I would have found out who y'all was and watched the tape first.
You got a man you don't.
Like I would have paid attention. I'm gonna watch some film first.
We tried our best to ignore him. So if he don't come on the stage, my friend.
Yeah, we did try to ignore him the whole night. So Chuck, man, tell us something good going on out there in the Midwest, man. What team should we be paying attention to out that way?
I mean, man, there's plenty of teams out here in the Midwest. Is you know, they're doing their thing. You got obviously the Witchita Cowboys, entire organization down there. In Wichita, they handle their business real well. You got Kansas City's got, you know, obviously the Outlaws org, and then we got KC Dynasty, Yerp. All those guys are getting out here and starting to travel a little bit more and
yes, sir.
You know, do a little bit more regional work and get reps in against teams from outside the city. You got St. Louis, they got a whole bunch of great orgs over there. You know, it's too many to even count. You just gotta look St. Louis football up and you'll find what you're looking for.
Yes, sir.
And you know, Omaha's got some nice programs. Minnesota came down a couple weeks ago with the Chiefs and the Jays. They travel a whole hell of a lot. Them boys, if you really check in on them, they probably put more miles in than anybody in the country this year just trying to find a football game.
Yeah, I think I seen one of their coaches. I was following one of their coaches, and they always raising money and they always on the road.
They always on the road, man. So they out there trying to prove themselves, man. And you know, you got some good organizations in the Chicagoland area and shit. There's stuff out there, man, I ain't even seen yet. So you know, some states in the Midwest I can't even comment on because I ain't seen them yet, but others have seen them, you know.
So if you had to pick one team that you would say was one of your favorite organizations to watch every time you get a chance to see them, who would it be?
Right now it would be you know, I'm not gonna be biased and partial to myself, but man, I would say probably the Witchita Cowboys, man, just because they top to bottom, every one of their teams bang out and they come and show support here in the city. We go down there and show support when we can, man. So, you know, it's a good relationship between those them two areas.
Yeah, we got
Chuck, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got the Wichita Cowboys coach here with us. One of them, the 12U coach. 11U.
Yeah, AJ.
AJ, yeah, he hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
Chuck, that's my guy, man.
Yeah,
they're good people down there.
Yeah, we talked to his two sons earlier, man. Great kids, seem like great kids. So they said
absolutely
they coming down to Florida to win them a national.
I don't blame them at all. I think they got the team to be able to really rock with anybody in the country, man. And it's just once they get a chance to line up with them, people gonna be shocked. They big, they fast. They play hard ass football. Just like he said earlier, he got a bunch of hood kids. Oodles and noodle kids, man. So
yeah,
they're gonna bring it.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's because people be thinking it's only hood where they from. It's hood everywhere.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, somebody get their hands and feet put on there. I ain't mad.
Right. I feel you.
What y'all got? Y'all got playoffs this week up there with the championship. I know we got like championships going on there this weekend up there.
We don't got no championship. I mean, there's championships going on in Kansas City, but Kansas City is a very splintered area, man, as far as, leagues. You got the inner city leagues that they all have to kind of piggyback on each other to get a full season of work in. And then you keep extending out, and then you get into the suburb leagues. And a lot of times they don't like a lot of color in their leagues, so you can't really get in those, or you get in and it's 100-pound weight limit on a ball carrier at 6th grade. You know what I mean?
Wow. That make it hard to get good work then.
Yeah.
I've been traveling where they've been traveling.
If you kind of like how my team is built, you don't get no work in your city. I ain't had a game in my own age group in 3 years. I'd have to travel to Wichita every weekend to play the Cowboys 12U right now, or travel to St. Louis to play the Bad Boys 12U every week. And that's 240 miles each way. I'm not doing that.
Right. That's crazy. Hey,
that's crazy.
Got that good, is that the good 10U? They got that good 10U down there, right?
Yeah, St. Louis Bad Boys got the real good 10U. The Ants team is really they're national tested, and they look good, man. They gonna catch people. They gonna catch them big boys that are in front of them right now off guard, man. If they ain't ready to play smash mouth football, if they finesse football, their ass is in trouble.
I see him. He got some kids that want to punch you in the mouth. I like it.
Yeah, it's good ball.
Yep. Well, we can't get my guy Mike, Kenny. We can't get my guy Kenny to step up to the plate. And y'all ain't letting us know where the real smoke at this weekend out there. Besides the air game, who else play on that air car?
That's a lot of work on that air card, man. Hold on, let me pull that thing up real quick, man. It's some massive work on there, man. It's hard for me to even keep up anymore because it keeps growing.
Or just the 12U?
No, they bring in they 13U, they 12U, and then they 7U. They obviously the 9U done logged a lot of miles, so they ready to sit down. He had some injuries on his 8U that kind of cut his numbers down, and it makes sense to be like, man, we need to kind of regroup before we put ourselves back out there again. I understand, you don't step out, man, and make a fool out yourself.
No, I ain't mad at that.
But yeah, right now we got
but this year they put the miles in. Everybody say nothing about them this year.
Yeah, and they about to log a bunch of. I mean, they bring in 3 different age levels to Kansas City, Missouri, man. So I'm just like,
and then
that's not something Kansas City is used to. We never really been a hotbed for youth football, man. But I'm glad that everybody's extending out, man, and trying to come to this region and see what we're talking about, man. We got some good football here. We're not just a basketball state.
Right.
But yeah, we got some of the bigger matchups, man. Obviously, the headliner that night is the Miller Battlehawks against Air Academy 13U. That's gonna be a real good game because Miller Battlehawks, they ranked like number 11 in the nation. They're up there, so and Air Academy, man, or Air Academy, that's really gonna be that's an opportunity for them to jump right back on the map because I think they took a couple L's out there on the West Coast banging against big boys, and I think they're gonna be battle tested.
Didn't they come down here and play Rare Breed? Didn't they play Rare Breed? Who they played?
I can't recall if they did or not. I want to say that they did the same weekend that they 9U and all them was down there. So I want to say that did happen.
Yeah, they called it.
You didn't come.
Oh, the 13U ain't come that weekend.
Oh, got you.
But the 13U they played the Seahawks earlier.
They played the Seahawks and they played OG Ducks, and that OG Ducks game was kind of tight for a minute.
Close.
So that's going to be a good game. My Outlaws team plays a 12U, so we'll see what happens in that game. You got a nice 13U here in Kansas City called the Raytown Cardinals. They're big as hell. They're physical. Their makeup is really nice, and they play the Indy Elite Panthers that on Saturday. That's going to be a real good matchup right there. And then they turn around, they double up, and then they play my 13U at 6 o'clock right before the battle or before the Millard Hawks game and the Air game. So that's going to be they playing 2 high-level games in one day. So we're going to see what they made out of.
Hey, that Battle Hawks thing, that's the one with Chris.
Yeah, that's Circo's son's team. So yeah, they're gonna come. They're a good ass program, man. They've been in Kansas City a couple times, and every time they come down, they represent real well. They're big as hell. They're very coached up. So if your team is just full of athletes and they're not coached up, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Hey, Chuck, I like him for daddy ball though. He's pretty good for daddy ball.
Who's that?
Circle boy.
Oh, but Big Circle don't coach. You know what I mean? He just stand around. He's politicking. He ain't coaching. So it ain't
daddy.
really daddy ball.
No, that's really still daddy ball, but he better than I thought. He better than I thought he was.
Oh, sorry, Little Circle Sebastian is a beast, man. He's a very technical quarterback. You know, he knows his schemes and he knows his plays. You know, so.
Yeah.
He's a coach's dream because you give him the playbook and he's going to execute exactly what you ask him to execute.
Yeah, I agree.
So hey, look, so we get ready for Southern Hospitality too, man. In Savannah. Me and Mon will be there. Kenny Elite will be there. This weekend.
Going undefeated.
Going
undefeated.
You going undefeated? Yeah, you going. I mean the replacement's gonna definitely give y'all a game, dog. I don't know what you think. They gonna get on y'all head, bro.
I wish I could be down there, honestly, man. But I gotta stay.
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna be there.
My 9U got a championship game on Sunday, so I gotta stay.
Yes, because we were. I felt bad.
I was watching that stream behind him.
They say, man, Keith King been hanging out with us tonight. He say Baltimore DMV got the juice. Anybody want to talk about Baltimore DMV having the juice? Anybody?
Who he calling out?
He ain't calling nobody out now. He ain't saying no names because I mean I don't know if anybody want to.
I thought people learned from last week not to do.
I was finna say I don't think nobody want to call out getting elite right now. Not on this show. It's probably bad luck to call about on this show.
We ain't got no 14.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. So. Who he with? He with City Life?
Yeah, he repping that City Life, that walking.
Yeah, City Life.
I mean,
that's a good team.
Our 11s will be out there on the 14th. We looking for a game now. I mean,
Keith?
You know what's the name in Arizona? They play Louisville Chargers.
He said they got a 12U.
I think they're gonna be at Philly at that time.
Oh, okay. See everybody on the road, man. These teams, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Tell him hit my inbox. We can work something out.
He say hit his inbox, man. Al say hit his inbox. And y'all can work something out. Somebody say City Life not seeing the 12U Cavs.
Cut it out.
I guess that killed that.
Hey, the Cavs is huge though. I ain't gonna lie. And they all, the Cavs and Watkins went neck to neck last year, and Watkins ended up pulling up. So everybody pretty much looking to see them games.
13U, White Oak.
They're 14U, KK.
He said they're 14U. Hey, so look, as far as Wichita, the Cowboys,
Yeah.
what teams y'all most forward to? That y'all look most forward to, maybe banging with when y'all come down. I'm sure you done seen a couple that you like. Yeah, I want to see them. Keith, what's up, bro?
The Watson, the Clock Boys. I think that'll be a good game. I mean, I really don't too much worry about the competition. I just try to have my boys ready, to play the game. Honestly,
of course.
But I mean, I think they won it last year, so you always want to shoot for the top, So we definitely want to try to dethrone the champions.
Clock Boys.
Hey, that's why you bracket a monster, Jack. Whoever
that's where you bracket. Yeah, that's gonna be a mean one.
Yeah, they stacked. Whoever come out that 12U division is stacked. So
if you make it into that final round, that last bracket, dog, anybody make it into that round there, man, you stamped. You're gonna be stamped, no question. Because you're gonna be battle tested regardless.
Yeah.
Just that we can work on.
Not even talking about that Cavs team, but the Cavs team is certified. They that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good week, and that's gonna be a good week of football, hands down. No question. It's gonna be a good week of football. Y'all, where y'all going at? Al?
Say what?
Y'all done decided where y'all going?
We got a good 12U team. RB Myles, he not even talking about his 12, but
they got a mean 12. You gotta have a mean 12 when you're 14. I mean when you're 13, you put hands and feet on people like that.
We ain't got no.
Gotta have a good.
We got 6U, 7U, 8U, 9U, 10U, 11U, 12U, and a 14U this year.
And a 14, okay. So they skipped 13 altogether. Yeah. We don't need no 13U. We just gonna put hands and feet on people.
We have a 13U next year though.
Hey, Chuck, is the Outlaws going to a national? They going to AYF? I heard they was going to AYF too.
I didn't even hear you, bro.
I said, is the Outlaws going to AYF or YNC? I heard they was going to AYF.
I don't know what we doing.
I heard y'all was chasing the smoke, and the smoke is at AYF. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't got no comment. I plead the fifth.
Come on, man. The president running in the White House, man. We on count, baby. We ain't ducking no comments.
I'm gonna ask you, who you gonna play at YNC at 12U?
I don't know. I mean, shit, we don't know who's in YNC. Obviously we know who's in AYF, so I'm just sitting back watching, man. That's all I'm doing is watching. I still got shit that I gotta handle before I can even say that I got a bunch of options, man.
Because listen, you got to have a certain. Your bag got to be full to make decisions at the last moment. White Oak been booked since September, and they decided not to play football till October. They've been booked since September. They decided not to play football till October. So that just let you know that some of y'all programs is a little well off. So the ticket price is a little bit forward at November the 28th, and you got a week to get ready for national.
So they got that bag, baby.
They got that bag. You being modest. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you.
Chuck don't know what's going.
We still have business we have to handle before we even say that we are ready to go to nationals. We still got to play Air Academy 12U, turn around, and my 12U is my 13U with my 13U players and play Indy Elite Panthers in the same day. Then turn around the next day and play Air Academy 13U on Sunday. Then the next weekend, fly to Las Vegas and play LA Rampage and Grand City Pacers. You know, so we got business we got to handle before we can talk about national.
So how that work out though? Because I thought y'all were pretty like, why not playing Watkins this weekend? Or y'all, how that working out?
He said they're not playing Watkins, bro.
They not.
No.
Who, me?
Yeah, because how they had it was all four of y'all was up there and certain teams was playing certain things.
But this is the reason why the Watkins game didn't work out right now, because the event evolved off us going out there and playing both of those teams, and the next thing you know, it was like, hey, we might move this thing to Bullhead and build it into an event, and it built into an event. So I would look like a jackass saying, you know what, I'm gonna drop one of y'all so I can play Watkins out there. That's not right. I'm not gonna do that.
Gotcha.
Hey, look, I'm gonna let y'all Kansas City boy talk y'all shit, man, cause Keith talking crazy right now, man. Keith said KC ain't never won shit. So I'm gonna give y'all boys a chance to talk y'all shit, bro. Cause Keith up in DC or wherever, in Maryland or wherever right now. Yeah, he in Baltimore right now. And that man talking this shit right now. So y'all boys go on and talk to Keith. He said the wild. Oh yeah, he also said the wild card.
You know, he like to talk with his bag though.
Who he coach for?
That boy say foot the ass. That's a long shoe too. That shoe he put on that.
He's a huge football historian. He don't coach. He knows football.
Yeah, Keith say y'all ain't never won shit, man. So if y'all want to respond to that, y'all can. You don't have to, but you know, on Snap, we don't duck no wreck on here. It's all we all live.
If you got a 12U, just line it up.
And man say, if you know a 12U, line it up. We know you don't coach, Keith, but if you got a 12U, that man say line that shit up.
What age group is it?
You ain't an Al. You heard Al talking. Yeah, that's what we like to hear on this show. Line that shit up, man. We don't want to talk.
I don't know who he was speaking to, but he just said Bowie 9U.
Yeah, he said Bowie 9U. I believe he was talking to Al, because Al was talking about his 9. He was telling us what U's he had.
Yeah, he said City Light. He said White Oak 13U, and he said City Life Raptors at 12U.
Is he affiliated with any of these programs he naming?
But they're not going to denounce him. None of them going to denounce him.
I'm just wondering.
I like City Life.
It just seemed like he just name dropping right now.
And he say for whatever. So he believes what he believes.
I like City Life. City Life is legit. You know what I mean? We were supposed to get a chance to see Watkins and City Life and all them type of cats out there in DC, but COVID jacked it all up. So, you know.
Hey, Keith, we can't talk about that, Keith.
Hey, he might be in rare form. You want to come on the show, KK? You ain't
definitely in rare form right now. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he definitely in rare form.
What'd he say?
He like Watkins.
Oh, let him come on here talking shit.
Cause he showed letting it go in the comments. He been the only person commenting all night.
Yeah.
You know, last time that happened, somebody got their ass painted.
Telling you, boy, say my name 3 times, we appear like Candyman.
Hey, last time that happened, bring him on. He said, "Bring him on, dog." Last time that happened, though, somebody got beat 46-0.
I just sent them right.
So Chuck, man, y'all got a hell of a schedule coming up, man. That sound like a tough schedule, and it's getting close to postseason. So, you know what I'm saying? How you keep you guys up, man, for that type of schedule?
I mean, man, here in the city, you know, we've already had 3 teams cancel each week. You know, one session it was weekends back to back, and then we played a game. We had to play up 8th grade to get a game. Then we were supposed to have another game. They canceled us. So the boys has kind of just been They didn't get a lot of work in September because our league collapsed. We had an issue with the field, so our whole league imploded that we were going to be in. And then, so we had like 45 days off from our last game when we was down in Texas. So our boys is not gas. They just now hitting their stride.
Use whatever name you want, Keith. That's your choice. Well, go ahead, Coach. My bad.
No, you good, man. So yeah, my boys, man, they just excited. That's why we playing most of the time. Like I said, my 12U is my 13U. So them boys is playing 3 games in a weekend. So we catching up real quick to everybody that's 12 games in. So we coming quick.
Is the goal nationals? Are we playing these many games to see if we measure for nationals or to go to nationals? No matter which one you choose, is that the goal? Or is it just we just playing football?
I think we just playing. I mean, for me, yeah, nationals is fun. I've been to YNC 3 years in a row. You know what I mean? So it's like I've been to FBU in Naples. I've been to Canton, Ohio for Hall of Fame. I think I've seen quite a few different levels. I think it's 7th grade, 12U, 8th grade, 13U, or whatever the hell they got it out there, 14U, whatever it is, man. I think it's about high level reps. So playing high level teams is going to get your kids high level reps. I've seen that stuff transition when they go into freshman year in high school. They come in with a sophomore's mentality, which means by sophomore year in high school, their ass is playing for varsity reps. And that's the whole goal at the end of the day. Nationals, nobody's going to remember I coached when I retire and I don't coach youth football no more. 5 years, I'll be a forgotten memory. Maybe even quicker than that. 2 years, you're a forgotten memory. And that's for every coach out here. I don't care who you are. When you step back, you are forgotten about. So I don't care about trophies that end up in my garage or end up broken and shit. I want my kids to get them high-level reps so I can watch them on Friday nights, then turn around and watch them on Saturdays, and maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of them I watch on Sundays. That's my goal. That's it.
Yes, sir. Al, I see you agreeing with that, man. Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about that.
That's definitely what
that was definitely a good ass point.
That's the whole reason we do this, to get the kids prepared for high school so they can get the better, like he said, the quality reps to get them prepared for varsity football to get into a good college, because it's all about the education at the end of the day. That free
absolutely
education. Right. Hey, speak about coaching a quarterback to the level of Cam Newton, because I think he's a once in a generation type of quarterback. Like, he just special, man.
You talking about Kane?
Yeah.
Kane is special, man. He makes it very easy, man. For a guy that coached football, man, for a long time and have to call every play in a sequence or a script, and now you got a kid that I haven't called a play in a year and a half, man. You know, he calls his own stuff. He goes off his concepts. He calls his own stuff. Some of them times he's drawing up stuff in the dirt, you know, at that age level, you know. So it's like, I feel bad for the defensive coordinators on the other side, because even if you get online, our stuff been viewed almost 1 million times. You can get online and you think you know what's coming. There's no script. Every play is unique. You don't know what's coming. You can't game plan for it.
I seen a play where you can almost tell it. Like, he had the receiver, the wide receiver, like drag across. And it was like he played fake this way, but he ended up winding all the way back on the other side of the field to make the throw.
Yes. He's a special guy, man, and people don't give him credit for that, man.
Hey, they don't phone sideways.
Yeah, he can make every throw on the field. He makes high school throws right now. He breaks your defense down really, really quick. You know, if your defensive coordinator ain't absolutely on point, you are in for a long day. You're gonna be very frustrated.
Yeah, I seen that firsthand.
Keith.
Hey buddies, how y'all feeling, man?
Welcome to the Snap Show, man. You earned your way onto the show by giving by giving a couple of coaches a piece of your mind, man. So talk to us about what you thinking about what you know. You said Kansas City ain't number one shit.
Nah, you know, I'm just talking my shit, you know,
Of
at
course.
the end of the day. But, you know, on this end right here, when we go down to Florida, you know, like White Oak, you know, they got stocks and bonds down there, you know. So, you know, I'm being real with you, you know what I'm saying? You got 18 national champions down there, man.
Yo, stop playing with them people. They got 19 national.
I'm sorry, 19. I apologize, man. But at the end of the day is I just know coaching, and you know, far as Kansas City, you could bring all that daddy ball out there, all that kid rank, that rank, like you said, like main man said. I like what he talking about. All that shit don't mean nothing to high school, man. I saw so many kids ranked number 1, number 2, didn't grow. His head got too big, you know. So you understand that, you know, all this shit don't mean nothing. You know, you want to prep these kids, get these kids ready. But at the end of the day is it all matters at the end of the day is when you go to high school and these offers starting to come in. That's where it starts to stop at.
Hey, speak. You know a little bit about that. Your son been picking up a lot of offers, man. Speak about Junior, man.
No, we just working just like everybody else, and we just hoping that we just get in school for free, you know, which we will. But at the end of the day is, you know, I just want to know how many teams coming down Florida, because at the end of the day is it's going to be really nice down there, man. And that's where the best of the best at right there, because like I said, everybody's coming all over the country. Like, what's that team? What was that team? Ppl Mile Float. What was that team? That white, the Pilots. Remember the Pilots?
The Pilots been around for a minute. They even got
When, you know, we were still on the older but lighter side, so the Pilots was down there running through shit because they was the first ones doing 5 and 6U on the unlimited side. You understand? Now, for real.
I seen him talking about that earlier today.
Yeah, so you know when you start doing 5 and 6U, and then you got those big ass Somalians down there, and they bringing their whole program, their whole family. They right there in their what's that? The OG Duck. All of them the same.
Yeah, they built out for them kids.
Yeah. So make a long story short, you know, now we catching up with them because now that's all we doing is using our athletes on the outside. We start doing a spread, but we just using them fat boys for line. You know, like, you know, at the end of the day, is they gonna work their way up to a running back or a linebacker. But at the end of the day, it's about being an athlete and getting on the corners right now, and that's what City Life got. City Life got the best quarterback. That's why you had the wrong quarterback on there. I ain't want to disrespect you, but you better put that little boy from the City Life Raptors on there. He the man.
Look, check it out. It's levels to playing quarterback.
Huh?
And it's levels to playing quarterback.
Yes, it is.
Take nothing away from City Life quarterback, but Tre one of the best quarterbacks out there.
No. You supposed to have all. No. I ain't gonna lie. I saw your highlights and the way he talked. He like the new home coming out.
Yeah, these kids, the two Tre quarterbacks we done had on this show, bro. Both are shaped up to be Peyton Manning, Tom Brady type guys. No. Stick with what they doing.
And I like what his father was talking about with that new way, because that's how like the boxing game is. Like when Tank, Telemark, Farme, all those guys that was, you know, fighting for Olympics, you know, 2004, 2005. Now they getting their shine right now. I'm sorry, it was 2013, 2014. Tanking was amateurs. Look at them now.
Yeah,
so, you know, I see
kids shaping up to be great quarterback. I don't know much about Watkins quarterback or City Life quarterback. My bad. I don't know much about.
I just say,
but I need to check him. I'll check him out, and he always welcome on the show. Any quarter, I'm a quarterback fan, bro. That's my favorite. Youth, pretty much my favorite youth position is quarterback, especially a quarterback who gonna throw the ball. I don't want to see a quarterback be Lamar Jackson. I want to see a quarterback spin it, dog. Like, I don't care what quarterback you're around.
Guess what?
That's what they elevated their game, because they throw the ball.
Yes, they do. Hey, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Kansas City, I know he's not online. Hopefully he's still watching, but hopefully
Chuck right here. He
Chuck
on
here. He watching.
I'm here.
Yeah, but he better get his DBs. Them boys sling that rock. I'm talking about they up 21 points, still slinging it.
Who's doing that?
Talking about City Life.
Have you seen his
City Life?
Have you seen his quarterback? Have you seen Chuck quarterback play?
No, I'm not worried about Chuck quarterback. I'm just telling you.
See, they just don't know. Old boy ain't educating himself on what he getting himself into. I understand.
But see, that's what we like on here, cause when people do that, it either work out for them, or they get their ass
I'm here in Cleveland, and I know about his quarterback.
By who's quarterback?
KC. What happened with the Clock Boys last year, y'all?
What's that?
What happened with the Clock
Boys?
Oh,
Kane is quarterback?
What happened with the Clock Boys?
What?
Hold on, what?
Did you play the Clock Boys last year?
No, man. We never seen no Clock Boys last year.
So y'all was at 11U last year, right?
Yeah.
YNC.
Huh?
They played at YNC, KK.
Oh, okay. So they don't know. Oh, that's the guy say he don't know where is he coming over.
Yeah. He said he's ain't sure yet which one they gonna go to. I'm hoping they go to AYF. That'll make it classy.
So we can get Kane versus a City Life matchup.
Well, you could trust that my DBs ain't gonna be worried about the passing game because they go against Kane Archer in practice. So there ain't nothing they gonna see that's gonna surprise them on throwing fade routes.
That's a
I'll just be real with you.
I like it.
And that's real talk.
Fade route. Hey. Because Kane gonna make all the throws.
He makes every throw on the field, so there's nothing you gonna slip in that's gonna catch nobody on my team off guard.
That kid gonna make all the throws.
I'll be right. I ain't going nowhere, fellas. I gotta step away.
Somebody said the DMV can't beat Miami. Can't beat Miami football. Dion said the DMV can't beat Miami.
That's all right. He's been getting a leak down at the beach this weekend.
Yeah, well, I don't know what he's talking about.
Why you throw getting lead in? They ain't in the DMV.
Hey, listen. Tell him when they came up here in Miami, they played the wrong 13U. They played the 757 Bucks. If they'd have played White Oak would put that shit on the grill. On the grill.
Huh?
On the grill, you'll see.
Yeah, he calling them out.
I guarantee you 13U
and PME.
Man, PME right down to goddamn Virginia, man. They ain't doing shit, man. They scared, man. Goddamn, let me talk about goddamn. Hey, yo, hold on. We shouldn't even be talking about PME on here first and foremost. That nigga name is Jeffrey Overton, yo, not Jeff Overton. That nigga name is Jeffrey, yo. Yo, that nigga got like 6 games. He like 2-4. Like we on a 4-game losing streak. And you talking about PME? Come on, man. Yeah, their jerseys look nice though.
Hey, that man said he wanted the White Oak to come down. They ain't want to.
Man, listen, man.
Oh, White Oak. What's up, Mike?
Listen, it ain't about White Oak. You just had who just beat them? The Rec Boys? I think the Rec Boys just beat them, what, Thursday? Dion. Oh, you must be I know who Dion is. Oh, man. Why y'all allow these goddamn favorite dads to come on these shows, man?
Hey, look, he ain't on the show. He tuned in, bro.
Oh, okay.
Anybody can tune in.
Okay, yeah. Hey, Dion, we welcome you to the show, but in the day is, please don't say nothing about PME ever again, please. And if y'all take that shit down Florida 2-6, y'all some fucking fools. What the fuck? Y'all can't win a game here. Maryland, y'all 0-4 against Maryland. Oh, my bad. the Maryland Bucks put their foot in their ass. Who the fuck is the Maryland Bucks?
All right, so look, man. Hey, Mike, welcome back, man. So basically, the talk since you've been gone, I don't know if you've been watching, but basically been Keith came on because he was definitely saying, you know what I'm saying, that the DMV smashed a lot of shit around the country.
Baltimore/DMV.
Baltimore/DMV.
Yeah. With Baltimore, we don't claim DMV, but they got good athletes and good coaches. We from Baltimore.
I mean, but the original comment was DMV.
Yes, sir. No,
So
City Life.
I just went with that, but yeah, basically City Life will crash something.
Yeah.
Everything they get
everything.
And Chuck didn't agree. I'm sure Al didn't agree. So I'm positive you don't agree.
Nah, I ain't gonna crash everything.
Y'all done played in the DMV teams this year?
Nah, we were supposed to have a team. They backed out though.
Who y'all had?
What was the team now?
What age group you coach? What age group you coach?
14.
Oh man, so we're here. We 14. We said our kids at high school, man. No.
It took long enough to do that.
I know what y'all doing. If the guys don't make varsity, they come back down there to play. That shit ain't right.
Y'all had a 14U that was really good for a long time.
Who?
The Maryland Seahawks.
Oh man, that's fucking. We don't. I told you, don't put Baltimore. We don't fuck with Jarvis, man. You see that nigga chest butt. Only fucking nigga fuck with Jarvis is Moan, yo. That's Moan, man. But I guarantee you, listen. But this is facts, though. If Moan was out there in Atlanta when that dude bumped him, that dude wouldn't have been around. So that's a good thing that Moan wasn't with him.
Yeah, but we definitely we ain't pushing that.
No. You don't do that. Kids around you.
Yeah, we ain't pushing that.
Though, man.
But I'm saying like 14U is, in my opinion, not a bad idea, man, at all. Because I mean, you gonna get, if you got a 14U that's
football for everybody.
It ain't. But I'm saying if you got a 14U that's traveling and playing football, they probably playing more quality football than most AV teams.
No. You fact.
Well, you gotta understand up here.
See,
you gotta understand up here. It ain't no freshman ball for real. Freshman ball ain't.
Private schools and all that.
Go ahead, Mike. What you was saying?
See, my thing with 14U is that it be a band-aid. Like a lot of kids that from when we had 14U or 11, 14, 12, 14, whatever you want to call it up here, like a lot of kids wouldn't play. They end up wouldn't play high school football. That was my thing with it, because you're not monitoring grades the way that you should. You know what I mean? So I think the kids at that age should go to high school. That's just my opinion based off of that.
But you got to know where to go.
We used to keep a lot of.
If ain't no freshman ball, where the kids go?
But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Baltimore is so bad now, man. It's just we can't even get these kids, man. Once they
and that's the thing. That's the thing. Jarvis told me. He was like, I shut my 14U down because I couldn't get the kids.
Yeah, man. It's just they so disrespectful, man. It's rough. I mean, man. I know everybody go through it, but man, it's real rough here, man. Especially when the kid cussing the mother out. It's hard to get some respect when you cussing your mother and father out, or you ain't seen your father in the last 10 years.
Right. And it's my thing. Speaking on what Mike was saying, I don't know if y'all heard him, but he was saying they don't got no freshman ball. Like here in Jacksonville, we don't have a freshman team in high school. There's no freshman football. It's JV or varsity. Like that's it.
JV or varsity, and at some schools it's straight varsity.
Yeah, like that's it. So you gotta have a place. You gotta have a place for these kids to play football, man. Like
no, like these private schools, they bring these little rich kids on and let them. It's called fresh soft. So when they got fresh soft, but not the public schools.
Yeah, all our public schools are straight JV varsity in Jacksonville. I'm pretty sure in Florida altogether, but I never heard of a freshman football team till I moved to Wisconsin. That was the first time I ever heard anybody had just a freshman team. and that was new to me. You know what I mean? Like we played JV or varsity, dog. So I was never against 14U at all. I felt like 14U was a dying art. Here in the city, it was definitely a dying art. It was because most kids was going to high school, and then like you were saying, Keith, a lot of the kids was growing up, and at 14, that's when you really start feeling yourself, and you decide to, you know what I'm saying, to choose your path. But so we was running into problems on filling teams and keeping kids on teams and different stuff like that. But really, I felt like 14U was good if you had a team that was going out and getting good work. Now, if you just beating the neighborhood teams, whooping on people, you know, the neighborhood, that's different. But like 14Us who get out and travel, man, that's huge for a lot of those kids. They'll never get out.
I think that's the way it got to be, though. I think that's what everything is evolving to. I think if you ain't showing the kid nothing, they ain't got nothing to look forward to. Because when they come outside, like a lot of these places, when the kids come outside, the people that they look up to, you know, they showing instant gratification, and that ain't what the world made up of. You know what I mean? Instant gratification go away fast. It's going away fast these days.
And I can tell you up here personally, if a kid don't play freshman ball and sit their year out, 9 times out of 10 he gonna end up in the streets.
Of course. Because what else is there to do when you've been playing football your whole life, man?
And then you got a whole year where you got nothing. Because let's say you go to the high school. Let's say you on JV, but the JV got 100 kids. You can't play all them kids. I don't care who you is.
Yeah. And then a lot of times we get a little beside ourselves when we start saying, well, he just ain't good enough, and man, and we forget that those teams sometimes save these kids' lives, man. Just being a part, and he may not be good enough, but just being a part of that franchise or being a part of that club, being around those guys who are trying to do the right thing. Like sometimes that stuff save these kids' lives, and if you rip that from them, bro, they don't got nowhere else to turn. Which it shouldn't always be that way, but if you rip that from them,
if you want it bad enough, you're gonna go get it too, bro. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna go get it.
That too. But some kids need that push, man. Some kids need that extra motivation, that extra.
Hey, boss.
The kid earlier said today his team never won a championship or won a playoff game.
Yeah, he said it never made it.
He said he wasn't that good. Like, so I found that to be with a lot of kids that I done interviewed over the years. Even the Redskin quarterback right now, he told me I was the 3rd string quarterback.
Yeah, because you gotta understand, he was the 3rd string quarterback because the daddy was the guy was starting. That was the fall on the team. The 2nd string quarterback, he was fucking a mother. So you understand, a lot of politics always play a part when these kids is playing and starting. Because some of these kids shouldn't be on the fucking team. They should go down to the B team and get developed. But these niggas want to keep sticking their wee up in their mother. So that's why they move them up to the A team.
That's a whole nother segment. But
that's a whole nother show, bro. That's a whole nother show there, bro.
Hey,
but I don't think 14U a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea at all, man. I think it's beneficial if you do it correctly, and if you got the right people doing it, I think it's beneficial. If you giving these kids a chance to get exposed to something they probably won't ever see, I think it go a long way. I do. I personally do. Because no high school team is traveling to California or Las Vegas to play a football game unless you go to St. John's Bosco or Mater D, or y'all like the big school up in Maryland. Like, unless you're going to them schools, you're not traveling across the country to play no football game.
No, that's true.
Hey.
You'll never. Most of them kids will never get on an airplane, never get a chance to fly, never get a chance to see what it's like to stay in a hotel room with your teammates. And I don't think that's an opportunity. I don't think it's a chance that should be stripped from them. Me personally, I feel like it's the opportunity they should have. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm just more in. I know everybody can't make it to the pros, but everybody can go to college and everybody can use football for a tool, like you said. I just think we gotta find a way, like collectively. All these cities like ours. Unfortunately, all the NFL teams got cities where they like ours. You know,
Yeah, of course,
crime infested. You know,
of course.
murder rate high.
Yeah, and it don't change. I mean, it's the same all over the place. So I think the kids should be afforded the same opportunity. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of the responsibility is up to the kid to want that. But if you got people like Mike and Al and Lee and them
The
guys
best
that
kids
want to
never
give it
make
to
it
them, bro,
seem
you
like,
should.
and that's crazy. I'm thankful that the kids that we done came across on this show all be humble kids. No matter how
Yeah,
good they are, they be humble kids. And you
and
know,
even if they not, they been humble when they came on the show because they understand. You know, it's a time and place to do everything. You feel me? Because I'm sure it's some cocky kids that done been on this show that seen humble here, but they you know they got that swag about them, and they supposed to have that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because you wanna. That's something you give
I
off in
agree, but
football.
it's still a certain level of respect that
Of course.
they gave off about themselves. Where I know a lot of kids, but I can ask to come on the show right here. You know, they think they bigger than the game of football. They think they bigger than the platform that you're trying to provide for them. And oftentimes, you know, the only time that they get to speak is in front of your honor. You know,
Yeah.
and that you know,
Yeah.
if you know, like I
So
know, that ain't when you want to be speaking in front of.
I'm telling you. So let's do a round. Let's do a round table, man. We got a couple minutes, right? So let's do it quick, man. We're gonna do quick. We're gonna go quick. Give me your thoughts, Chuck. 14U. What you think about it?
14U, man. I see what I see on the internet, man. So, I mean, I know Fort Lauderdale got a nice team. Maryland Heat got a nice team. OG Ducks got a nice team. Huskies got a nice team. So, I've never seen any of them up close. So, you know, all I've seen is highlights and streams. So, I don't know who's coming out of that division,
Man,
man.
he ain't
It seemed like a
mentioned
good
my
division.
dogs, them though. Jenny Lee,
Who?
dog. They know Kane
He ain't see
Arthur.
the,
You gotta know
he
who they
wasn't on.
is.
He wasn't on when y'all played the video. He ain't see the video.
Nah, they
I ain't see him yet, man.
lit what is that?
Getting Elite 12U was in town in Kansas City and played some teams up here, man. They didn't get a chance to match up with us, but you know, I've seen posts of they 14U, man, but it just be like pictures and
Hey Chuck, what
snips,
was that
man. So
final
I, you know,
score?
final score what?
What was that final
12.
score down there?
In the 12U game?
Yeah.
I heard they put hands and feet on somebody down there.
I don't remember the final score, but I know it was at least 50 that was put up.
Y'all dropped 50.
Yeah. That wouldn't have happened against the Outlaws though. Y'all didn't play the big dog.
So they played the
I
replacement.
gotta stop, man.
They played a rec
Shit,
team.
Hey, 11/21. We got an open date. You can pull up.
Oh,
11/21.
I be talking about.
I shouldn't have to pull up anywhere.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
I shouldn't have to pull up anywhere.
I respect it.
So you got to.
I mean, we've been out there once already.
Yeah, but you know,
we done came down to Kansas.
Y'all didn't come. Y'all didn't set that game up with us. I don't know who y'all came and play.
Well,
I like it. Chuck, I like that, Chuck. I like it. I want to see y'all play now. I just want to watch the game. Where can I watch the game at, man? Tell me where I can watch this ball game because I need it to happen. Can it happen?
Yeah.
We'll work something out, Chuck.
Yeah, we'll get it figured.
We'll work something out.
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, y'all definitely do that, man. And make sure Hot Ball Sports and Certified Studs and the Stamp show is in the building. We just gonna do it live from the game. The whole show. Cause I like that Guinea Elite attitude, man. I don't know how many people pay attention to Guinea Elite, but y'all swag is. If y'all kids carry that same demeanor, man, Those some tough kids. Definitely. And Al, I mean, and Chuck, just from talking to you tonight, I can kind of see your kids probably carry that same. You know, they say the coach is the kids are a reflection of their coach. So that's definitely a good sign. So it should be some good football, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be some good football coming up, man. It's a lot of good football everywhere
I want to
going
see
on.
the Guinea League game, man. We ain't gonna get away from that. We don't care about the rest.
Oh, the Guinea League game could definitely happen, man. I mean, we just gotta figure out logistics. I know for me, my schedule in November is about to be dumb.
Setting that game.
Yeah, we're gonna see about
look, even if they don't get a chance to play this year, even if they don't get a chance to play this year, we still got all next year to make it happen at 13U for them boys go off to high school.
Yeah, what's up with spring ball? Because you know, things about to ratchet up for everybody, man. Everybody got 1,000 things going on, man. What's up with spring ball?
You gotta figure out what the laws is with spring ball in Ohio.
Got you.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. We gonna see, man. I think that's a good note to end on. We had a fun one tonight. We always appreciate y'all fellas for hanging out with us, man. You know y'all always welcome. Anytime we log on, y'all can let us know. And y'all can always jump in, man. Any of you fellas. And that's the show, man. I think it was a good one tonight. So, America, you've been stamped. Tune in, man. Thursday, the matchup show. We're gonna be talking about Southern Hospitality 2 and the replacements that Guinea League playing on Saturday. I ain't gonna leave Darian alone about that shit, dog. So yeah, man, Coach Chuck, appreciate you. Al, Mike, always appreciate y'all fellas, man. Good night.
Appreciate y'all for having us, man.
Appreciate y'all for
Always.
having us, man.
Yes, sir.